I was hoping that horny chatbot wouldn't like show up right away, but nonetheless, hello everyone. Oh crap! I forgot to actually. Oh no! Oh no! The chat isn't working because I forgot to set it up. Hello everyone. This was bound to happen one day. All right, I'm gonna fix this live on stream. Let me actually really quickly. Oh no! Does that work? Oh no! Is chatbots broken? Hold up. Okay. That actually looks better. Okay. All right. Let me actually. I gotta fix the chat box, and I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Oh no! Everything's a mess. Everything's broken. How do I activate Studio? Oh, you know what? Will this? Okay. You know what? I know exactly what to do. Everyone. Okay. Let me see. Perfect. Okay. I have figured out exactly what to do. Everyone, act normal. Everyone act normal. Also, how's everyone doing today, by the way? I knew one day I would forget to update the chat box. I knew this would happen one day. Also, I love that actually updated live for you guys. That's hilarious. Okay, we're back now. This is what happens when I should have set up the stream earlier than I did, but I was having lunch and chatting with my father-in-law. So I am in fact blaming my father-in-law for today's technical issues. Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. The name's Max, also known as MKirin. Today is in fact Friday the 13th. Today's a spooky day, and things are going to get really spooky today. We're going to be brainstorming, randomly generating a novel today, and it's going to be a horror novel no matter what. Hence the name and the title of the stream. Let me go get the art really quickly. Here it is. Let me switch us over here real quick, and there we go. Today's gonna be a spoopy day. Also, shoutouts to Kitty for giving me feedback on this art. Originally, the blood was way brighter and definitely would have gotten tagged by YouTube. It's not blood.
That was a lie. It's not blood. It's a dangan rumpa juice. That's what it is. It's dangan rumpa juice.
Anyways, I've missed chat, so let me just say hi to everybody. Hello to the beautiful wrenches, the beautiful, handsome, incredible, patient wrenches of Lady Kirin and Charlie Arlette. I want to say hi to Alexel, hi to Crab, hi to Chips, hi to Moontomes, Benny, and of course, all of our lovely lurkers, chilling, enjoying the stream. Oh yeah, there you go, yeah. Yummy Pepto-Bismol. Also see that Marty's on the chat, and Topper. Hello. Top of the morning to you. Oh, ketchup. That's what it is. It's ketchup for sure. Yeah, I wanted to be very Danganronpa. Also, I hear that you didn't sleep very well, Charles. I'm very sorry. That sucks. Honestly, like, losing sleep is, like, the worst thing. Hey, Rhiannon. So Crab says, hopefully I get to stay long enough to see the writing this time. Totally also just paint. We have changed the parameters of Roll for Novel, where we actually don't just brainstorm. Well, we don't jump into writing. We actually outline the entire novel. Let me actually bring up the outline that we made last time, because last time we did an outline for a story that we ended up calling Forecast. And we actually did the entire outline, including, by the way, chapters. So if someone wanted to write that novel, they could literally just... Let me just change real quick. They could actually just read this outline, read the ideas that we came up with, and literally at the bottom right here is the outline step by step. Of course, you know, it's open-ended, of course. It's not literally telling you what to write on how to do it, but it gives you an idea of, like, here's the chapters that you would probably see happen in this novel. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're not going to write it per se, but we're going to create an outline for it, and I'll be taking ideas from the chat the whole time. Yeah, and we still have to tweak the rolling table. We intend to release this eventually, but right now we want to add more features to it for sure. But yeah, we will be doing that relatively shortly. Thankfully, because I set up my mic like a total master, you cannot hear the rain outside, which brings me to a reminder that I have to say, unfortunately, every single time, that if you happen if something were to happen to this stream in the middle of things happening, if it were to get cut off randomly, I assure you, I'm okay, I'm safe. It's just raining a lot, and I know that I've said this literally like every single day for like the last week, but you know, if something happens to our power system, power will go off, the stream will go down, but just know, I am safe. I'm safe where I live. The trees are not, and neither are the power lines, but that's really not my problem anymore. Not after what happened to our trees. But anyways, let me look up commands real quick, because I'm actually getting used to Nightbot. And I love, we have several new commands on Nightbot, by the way. Let me try this. Does this work? Nightbot, I summon thee. I gotta figure out how to... It's Nuggies, isn't it? It is called Nuggies. Okay, I don't know what Nightbot's doing. Alright. Anyways, oh, there it is. There is Nightbot. Okay, perfect. Yeah. Nightbot, wake up. Nightbot, wake up. I don't like this. Okay, I'm sorry. I actually hate that TikTok. But it lives there in the back of my mind. I actually really do hate that TikTok. So a couple of things of importance that I would like to address before we jump into today. The topic of horror stories is a complicated one. Although today's story might deal with violence, violence and dark topics, maybe, I do want to make it clear that we're going to try to not dive super deep into that. We will talk about things in general terms, and I will try to keep this story, let's just say, like PG-13. I think we can say this like comfortably. I don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable while we're brainstorming the story. I also, let's be entirely honest, I don't want to make it too effed up. I feel like I can leave that to whoever wants to write the story. They can F it up as much as they want. That didn't come out right, but nonetheless, we're keeping this rolling. Excuse me for a second while I cough, as I can feel my body wanting me to. Can I just say how incredibly powerful I felt for a second? Because I could feel my body being like, hey, I want to cough right now. And I was like, hold up, buddy. Let me just let the audience know that coughing will be happening, not on the stream. So yes, there's also a couple of things that I want to bring up. But before that, I want to hear from everyone today, so we can get a little bit of a feeling for how everyone feels. Yes, the cough moved my model even though it was muted. Okay, so what is everyone's experience with horror fiction or movies? Do you like horror fiction or movies? And if so, what is your favorite horror movie? Let's start with horror movies. What is your favorite horror movie? I want to get a feeling for how people feel about it in the chat. I want to get a feeling for that. Crimson Peak. I want to watch Crimson Peak. As for my favorite, oh yeah, I love Guillermo del Toro. He's actually from the same. He's from Jalisco, Guadalajara, Mexico, just like me. Oh, please excuse that sound. That's actually my timer. Oh my god. Oh no, I realized that I have to. Oh no, I have 5 minutes to make this. You know what? I'm just gonna press the pause button for now, and I'll worry about the timer later. Cabin in the Woods. Oh, I do like Cabin in the Woods. I have not seen Midsummer. I need to watch Midsummer. Marty says, I always say I'm a big weenie, but I love Guillermo del Toro's monster stuff. Might not be horror enough, though. I like Cabin in the Woods otherwise. Okay, hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh, hey, Mitzi. Mitzi Maple Moon. Oh, I love your name. Nope, Midsummer and Hereditary. Oh, those sound fun. Movies? No, I never got into those, but I do listen to horror channels like The Darksomnian. Okay. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah, Jordan Peele, for sure, yeah. Oh, hey, Kendra. Kendra's here. Yeah, the 3 parts of the Triforce have been reunited. Now, Charles says, I'm more familiar with horror games versus movies, to be honest. Easier for my anxiety to watch an LP. That's completely fair. I completely agree with that. I will say that I have a soft spot for games like Resident Evil. because I grew up with those for sure. You know, I feel like there is Resident Evil 2 on the N64 of all things is the aesthetic of that game lives on in the back of my head, and I can feel that one day I might capture that aesthetic. Oh, I think I feel like Del Toro or Guille, as I would call him, Guille. I feel like he would describe his work as gothic, and I would definitely say Pan's Labyrinth is gothic. Lucy says, haven't seen many, just watched Nightmare on Elm Street 2 because it's apparently gay and not that scary. Kendra, is Nightmare on Elm Street 2, is that the one with the Dream Warriors, or is that 3? Because the Dream Warriors is absolutely ridiculous. Benny says the new Pinocchio is really good. Wait, hold up.
The new Pinocchio is horror?
Oh, Lucy says that's 3. Okay, I've seen that one. That one is a really silly movie. I have to say that's a really silly movie. Dream Warriors. It's a bunch of kids playing D&D. Oh, okay, so I have to ask something, okay? So, Benny, in the midst, because Kitty and I, whenever we watch a game or a movie or something, we look up the voice actors for everything, because we just love, we are very familiar with voice talent. So I don't remember who it was, but in looking up the credits of one person, I found that they were in the Pinocchio del Toro movie as Mussolini, and I don't want spoilers. But just tell me, is that does Mussolini show up in Del Toro's Pinocchio? That's all I want to know. Because that's like ridiculous. Yes? Oh my god. That sounds so ridiculous. Oh my god. That is so ridiculous. Oh, Marty says, I second the new Pinocchio. It has its elements of sadness and creepiness, but overall pretty lovely. Interesting! Charles says it's a great movie. Oh, Corvidae. Hey, Corvidae. Oh, he shows up for a couple of seconds. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's going on the watch list for sure. I love Guillermo del Toro. Again, we are what you would say in Spanish, we're cuates. Also, man, it's raining so hard over here. You guys have no idea. It's raining so freaking hard. The menu was like Midsummer, but food and funny. But I had to cover my eyes. I remember... Okay. I remember the last time I watched a scary movie in theaters, I think. Because I don't feel like I've gone to see many... Oh, actually, that's a lie. Okay, the last time I watched a scary movie in Mexico, I was 13, and I went to see The Others with some friends. And I remember, that movie isn't that scary. The Others isn't scary. But I remember I was such a little coward at 13 that I had I was covering my eyes like half the time. Every time the old lady was on screen, I was just covering my eyes. Yeah. The Others, not actually a scary movie. It has like 2 jump scares. I also remember, what was the movie with Daniel Radcliffe? The horror movie about like a lady in a mirror. Yeah. See, Kitty just got it. Yeah. What was the Daniel Radcliffe movie? The movie that had the woman in black, thank you. The lady in black, thank you. That movie had exactly like 2.5 jump scares, and that was it. My favorite part in that movie is when you see the lady in a mirror in the background of a shot. That was good stuff. As someone who's always paying attention to the stuff happening in the background, I really like that. I really like... I'm always paying attention in the background. I always do that. So whenever like I was looking in the background of that shot and you can see her walking across a mirror, I was like, oh, that's dope. That being said, though, I felt like Daniel Radcliffe was sorely underutilized in that movie. But anyways, so we're talking about horror. Today we're going to be rolling for a novel, a segment in which we randomly generate a novel together and we brainstorm the actual story together. But before that, there's a big announcement that I have to make. Benny says, I like the Babadook too, low-key. Yo, Babadook, queer icon. It's true. I should watch that. We should watch a bunch of horror movies. Kendra's gonna go watch a scary movie all by themselves. Yeah, I actually, honestly, I don't feel like I call Cabin in the Woods a horror movie. And I know it sounds wrong, but like Cabin in the Woods is too self-aware to be like a horror movie to me. I don't know. Am I wrong in that? I really like Cabin in the Woods. I actually really do like Cabin in the Woods. It's also because it's just so meta. Yo, okay, Kendra, you don't have to ask for permission. You're a mod. You can just drop a recommendation. Oh, Kendra. One cut of the dead. One cut of the dead? Charles is back. One cut of the dead. I'm gonna look it up. One cut of the dead. Also, one cut of the dead. Interesting. Things go badly for a hack director and film crew shooting a low-budget zombie movie in an abandoned World War II Japanese facility. Woofs. When they are attacked by real blank. I assume the ending of that is zombies. All right, I'll watch it. Why not? Well, Kendra, I just looked up the description. It's the first thing that comes up. The Blob? Oh yeah, The Blob. Oh hell yeah. Yo, let's go. I actually appreciate when the gore in a movie is super fake. I actually think that makes it better. That's actually why I like the well, it's weird to say that I like the gore in something, but Train to Busan, the gore was so like super fake and over the top that it made it easier to watch for me. Rhiannon says, I just watched the 2021 remake of Candyman and it was really good. Interesting. Yeah, Charlie says, same, helps with anxiety for me. I love silly practical effects. Oh, interesting. So One Cut of the Dead was a student film, according to Kendra, that aired in the midnight slot of a film festival and became an overnight sensation in Japan. That sounds fun. Kitty says, I want to watch The Thing. That's the kind of S. That's my kind of S, but we just haven't gotten around to it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of things about The Thing. I heard a lot of things about The Thing. That's definitely a sentence that came out of my lips. Honestly, I wonder... I feel like I know too much from pop culture, so I wonder if it could possibly hold up. The Ring. Oh, yeah. I remember The Ring. The Grudge, yeah. Yeah, see, Kendra gets it. I can do something like Evil Dead before war slash medical gore. It can be over the top and gross, but if it's not realistic injuries, I can do it. Yeah, for sure. See, I love when we actually break beneath the surface layer of our memories and we're like, oh wait, hold up, I've seen a bunch of horror movies. Yeah, I forgot that I saw the Ring and The Grudge back in the day. I remember that my parents were watching The Grudge. It was funny. It was my parents and like some uncles and aunts were watching The Grudge, and I was just trying to sleep, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just watch it too. Ooh, Crap says A Quiet Place. Oh yeah, I heard good stuff about that. Charles says, I always think I'm a weenie with horror movies, but everyone keeps saying Crimson Peak is scary, and I was like, surprised Pikachu face, is it?
Is it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, like, I think, because, okay, horror can often be defined as a wanton sense for violence. No, a story that contains horrific elements in it, right? And someone is gonna be like, oh, well, the Quiet Place is suspense, and I'm like, I feel like suspense and horror are like really close, you know? I almost feel like by that definition, I would almost say that Cabin in the Woods is more suspense than horror, because since the viewer is in a position of control, the viewer is aware of the internal meta-ness of the movie. I feel like thriller is often used for more like political / crime dramas, but yeah, definitely like there's something in there. Charlie says, Crimson Peak describes itself as not a ghost story, but a story with ghosts in it. That is the most Guillermo del Toro thing. Oh my god, I love that man. Oh my god, yes, Alexo just gets it, yeah. Honestly, I couldn't even watch the first Saw. That kind of stuff is just not for me. I can't watch that stuff. Yeah, Marty is agreeing with A Quiet Place being a thriller. Yeah, okay. Yeah, for sure, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kendra's working on a little blog where they talk about horror movies. Definitely worth dropping the link there, Kendra. By the way, that's not a request. I'm commanding you to, as a mod, put the link to your blog on the chat. Oh, we actually have Silence of the Lambs. Actually, at our local downtown area, there's like a used records / used movies place, and we just swing by there and just grab movies every once in a while. I love Moontomes. Knife emoji. Drop the blog. Kendra, do it. Anyways, so we went to the this used movie / music place, and like I remember being like, oh, we should watch Silence of the Lambs, so we picked it up. I think we also have like, Kitty, did we find? Oh no. I was gonna say if we finally picked up the Matrix trilogy, but apparently it's streamable on Hulu, so we were like, we'll just stream it on Hulu. I also want to show her the original Avatar. Oh, we actually got Silence of the Lamb at Goodwill. Okay, never mind. I'm full of crap. There you go. Can we please rewind now? That's the name of Kendra's blog. Yeah, the first one's mostly about your OCD, but that's okay. Wow.
Wow, what a cool logo you have for your blog, Kendra. It's like so modern and colorful. Damn, what a cool logo. What a cool, sexy logo. I bet the person who drew that is very smart. Very smart and very attractive.
Anyways. Yeah, super sexy logo. I wonder who drew that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who could have possibly designed the logo for your... Narrator's note, Max drew the logo. Yeah, I did it. You know what? You're right. I should blow it up. I should blow it up and like feel really good about my craft. No, I want it big. How do I make it big? I need this logo to be big. You know what? I bet I have it on my folders. This went from like, haha, I made that, to haha, now I have to show you what it looks like in high def. Please, for the love of God, let it be on this list of things. It's not on here, isn't it? It's not on here. Alright, well, I guess you're gonna have to read Kendra's blog to look at that icon. Anyways. So, there is one more thing that I want to talk about. And unfortunately, the person responsible is not present here today. But I would like to have this conversation nonetheless. Guys, we have an announcement, and things are gonna get very serious for a second, so I want everybody to just, be quiet for a second and just, let me get this out of my chest, okay? Okay, let me just change the song real quick. In the year 1971, November 24, 1971, a flight of Northwest Orient Airlines, Flight 305, a Boeing 227 aircraft was hijacked by a mysterious entity. The identity of this man, so-called D.B. Cooper, has been questioned for years, nay, decades now, and the mystery of who he was and what happened to him has become a mystery that the internet has been obsessed with, and I believe we have a clue as to who this person is. Yesterday, I received information from a close contact that pointed me away from the identity of this person being a Pokemon, which we believed was the case. In fact, no, D.B. Cooper was not a Pokemon. In fact, D.B. Cooper is an entity known as the Movers. Alex Sickworth, I call upon you to watch this video, react to this chat, and tell us, is this or is this not the creatures, the 3 pink dots, living in unison, who shot JFK? That's right, D.B. Cooper was not a Pokemon. D.B. Cooper was a monster from Final Fantasy IX known as the Mover. It is 3 dotty boys. It's 3 dotty boys in unison, and they do in fact have faces. Alex, by the way, clip this. Alex Sickworth, I call upon you to tell us now the truth. Is this or is this not the man who shot JFK? Is this or is this not the man formerly known as Jack the Ripper? Man, if we titled this D.B. Cooper shot JFK life proof, yeah, I would get so many views. So, hi, Sofifi. I'm very sorry you're catching this story currently in development. So allow me to explain. By the way, Chips, I'm absolutely dying. What do we know about DB Cooper? 1, not a Pokemon. 2, shot JFK. So, 2 streams ago, I believe it was at the end of the You're Cute stream. Alex Sigworth, member of the chat and member of the Discord, was trying to help. We were trying to help them remember the Pokemon that they were misremembering. Alex kept telling us that they were thinking of a Pokemon, but they didn't know what Pokemon it was, and they were describing to us 3 spherical objects with faces. Allow me to repeat: 3 spherical objects with faces. And we went through the entire Pokedex, slowly descending into madness, and it wasn't until yesterday, literally yesterday night, when a realization struck me, and I received, and I had a vision from God herself to tell me now that this was in fact the creature Alex was talking about. I feel it. It's not a Pokemon. It was never a Pokemon. It was in fact the Movers, a common enemy in the Final Fantasy franchise. Also, I will be making a video on. I'm gonna like make a highlight because we spent like 30 actual minutes trying to figure out what Pokemon it was, and there was a good moment. Who was it in the chat who was like what if the Pokemon Alex is remembering is 3 heal balls stacked together? Who was it? Who made that joke? Because I'm still laughing at that. Also, by the way, in case you saw this and you didn't catch the reference, oh my god, where did I put that drawing? I put it in my folder. Okay, that conversation was the source of this image, by the way. I drew this. Was it Sodernia? It might have been Sodernia. Okay, yeah, it's the origin of this image. And by the way, Chip, I want to put Chip on blast. By the way, I'm putting Chip on blast for drawing this amazing image of me. I'm gonna be using it as a. I like Chippities. Chip says the pink DB Cooper really makes it. But yeah, Chip made this art literally like while we were chatting, and it's adorable. I love that I'm holding a Nuggie, by the way. God, your art style is so good. I love the sketchy lines. There's so much confidence in your lines. It gives me like art envy. But yes. Also, by the way, the name of this file is JFK JFK.png. So yes, we went down for a hot second. I was so ready. I really thought it was a shiny Jumpluff, by the way. I was so sure it was a shiny Jumpluff. I was so sure it was a Medicham if you like ignore the white parts of Medicham. Welcome, Citro. I have just put a challenge forth to Alex Sitworth to answer the nation. Where did I even put that tab? Where is it? Did I close it? I must have closed it. Whatever, it's fine. I am asking. Oh. Well, it appears that I have closed Firefox by mistake. Give me a second. As I've mentioned previously, I am a very smart person, and I totally did not hit quit by mistake. Hey, Mr. Firefox. Oh my god, I had all my tabs open too! God, oh my god, you're so right! You're so right. I mean, who knows, maybe this Pokemon is also the Watcher, right? Like, we have nothing to disprove that isn't the case. It's true. It's definitely the Watcher. Okay, does this work? It does not work. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a little bit of finagling. Everybody hold on to your pantaloons, by the way. This actually extra sucks because I had all of my tabs like ready for doing the stream, but oh well. Looks like I messed it up. There we go. We're back. Oh, by the way, actually, if you're watching this and you're like, hey, you guys look like a bunch of funny people to hang out with, consider joining our Discord. I'm dropping the link right now. We have channels only for pet pics, and Kendra has dropped a pet pic of their amazing, beautiful, adorable, very stout cat, which we all love, by the way. Wait, hold up. Yo, hell yeah. Oh, I gotta follow. I gotta follow Chips as well. No, what did I miss? I didn't miss too much. Okay. Also, Citrus asking, wouldn't Control Shift T bring everything back? Maybe. But you know, that train has unfortunately sailed. The time is 11:29. I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot to turn the timer on, but it's fine because I have to actually buy some crops. Also, gosh, doodly darn it, I also have to open up my all my files because I had everything open and then I yucked it up. It's not under Vtuber, it's under Starforged and Other Strangeness. Oh, by the way, can I just say, I want to say a big thank you to everyone who hung out yesterday and gave me ideas for the role-playing add-on. Honestly, I said this yesterday, but I still mean it. Like, we made so much progress yesterday, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous how much progress we made. We're almost, like, ready to start playtesting, and that makes me really happy. Yeah. I love Pomo Farm. I really do. I found it while watching someone streaming, and like I have fallen in love with it. It's actually, again, you know, I've always used the let me get this out of here. I've always used the Pomodoro technique, but having a little like mini game about farming in between is just chef's kiss, just chef's kiss all the way. Now let me just make a copy of this file. Let's call it Roll 4 Novel Spoopy. And then we'll be using this, and then we have the steps right here, and now I just have to it's the 1st of autumn, I have to buy some seeds. Do I have snails? I have snails. What am I gonna buy with my snails? I'm saving towards the duck, honestly, so let me just buy some regular seeds. What's the easiest way to make money? You know what? Just buy me some of those and some of these, and then plant them all. Okay, now I can actually get to work without worrying about stuffs. Oh, Crab wrote something, but it's in the live chat. I'm sorry. I only follow top chat, not because I'm like mean or anything. It's just because they recommend it for streaming. I'll give it a look. So give it a look. See, what did I miss? I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it, although I saw a funny message that I missed. Oh man, YouTube is so weird. Maybe it's because I'm the streamer, it's not showing me all the messages. That would be funny. Oh, also, I'm actually surprised that no one has called out how like needy Nightbot is, by the way. No, Kendra, it's okay. Like, you know, I'm in top chat. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, that would be so awesome, Benny. Hey, Siska. Okay, no worries, crap. Sorry for the troubles. Let me just take a sip of water real quick. We have been streaming for about 30 minutes, so how about we take this as a chance for everyone to just stretch a little bit, drink some water, you know, take a deep breath. Moontum says, I didn't even notice there was different chat options. Yeah, I'm always on top. Anyways. Don't clip this. Definitely don't clip this one. That's funny. Yep. Welcome back to another episode of Max Says Things. Words did in fact come out of my mouth. Yeah, okay. I have no comments to make towards that statement. I say things on this chat, okay? So I do have to come clean, okay? I wanna move the curtain a little bit, and I want to admit that sometimes color of the day is blue. So I do want to say sometimes I say things on the stream, and I know what I'm saying because I'm trying to be funny, okay? That was the origin of me and the falling seats emoji. I knew what I was saying, but for the comedy's sake, I pretend that I didn't. In this case that just happened, I did not realize what I said. So I'm saying this so you know that people are complex, and sometimes if you think I'm being dumb, I probably am being dumb. But this time I really was being dumb. Sometimes I'm not.
Sometimes I am quite smart and conniving and plotting, but I'm also sometimes a big dumb.
I don't know how well it is, but it's great for reading and writing novels chapter by chapter instead of releasing it all at once. Are you posting a link, Crab, by any chance? Because I feel like it missed like the first part of the message. Yeah, that's weird. How about you can post it on Discord and then I'll see it. Charles says it's exhausting to be smart all the time. Yeah, links are not allowed. I'm sorry. You could tell us the name of the app / website that you're talking about or whatever it is, and people can Google it. Also, oh my god, I believe is it Hydrate or H2O? Let me look up at my let me look at my own commands, by the way. The command is in fact Hydrate. Okay. So, you know, I was telling everyone, hey, get up and hydrate and do what you're supposed to do, and then I actually didn't do it myself. By the way, answer the question, what are you sipping on right now? Please do notice that I put the soup emoji at the end of that. Because soup does count as hydration. We're having a really rainy day today, and I do have the plans to end the stream a little earlier. I'm talking probably like, okay, I'll give it a look-see. Thank you, Crap. Sorry for the chat being bad. So I am planning to end the stream a little early. I'm probably talking like 5, 10, 15 minutes. Because I have a date with Kitty again. Oh my god, Crab is having Chucky Milk. Oh my god, Chucky Milk's the best. I'm so jelly. Oh man, I would love some Chucky Milk. Moontoms, drink some water. Moontoms, I swear to God, Moontoms, I'm gonna get on a plane, I'm gonna fly to Portugal, and I'm gonna scour the earth until I find you, and then I don't know, I'll probably just hand you a cool, tall glass of water. Or even, I mean, I guess if I'm already traveling halfway across the globe, I should just get you some Chucky Milk. Okay, chat, you know what? I know that we have to get started, but I need to ask a big question, okay? I need to know what do you all believe about this, okay? I need to actually ask, okay? What do you all think about this? Please answer the poll in the chat, please. I need to know people's overall thoughts on this, because you know you gotta read the room, okay? And I need to know, how do you all feel about Chucky Milk? This is not a test. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. Because I feel like sometimes Chucky Milk can be a little controversial. So I want to know. I want to get a feeling for it. Oh my god, I think I have stuff to make Chucky Milk. BRB. Okay, the percentage has gotten like really like tiny, so you know what? Okay, I feel like honestly this means that only like one person said no, which is like incredible. Usually our polls are like halfway down the middle. Yo, Crab has a bunch of Chucky Milk. Yeah, y'all want to stop the stream and just go and raid Crab's fridge? I didn't drink it for lunch every. I didn't drink it for lunch every day of high school or for nothing. It's true. Yo, Jeff says my local shop sells these cute small Chucky Milk cartons. That's adorable. Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? Wait, no. Okay. Kendra, you can just ask that in chat. Sorry, we have our group chat on my phone, and I'm seeing like questions being asked in the group chat. Kendra, you can just ask that in the group chat. You know. Hey, Kendra, is there something you want to share with the class? Yesterday I was telling a story about how we had a relative over. It wasn't Ace. It was an uncle-in-law who was like 6'10" or whatever. Or whatever, I don't know, he might be like 6'7" or whatever, but like at this point, listen, I'm like 5'5", so I might be 5. Actually, I think I'm 5'6", but for me, anyone taller than me is like 6'10", you know, basically. He's 6'6". Yeah, that's basically 6'10". Hence, if you please reference my previous point, you will see that to me that's basically 6'10". Anyone taller than me is 6'10". That's all I gotta say. Kendra was asking in chat if my brother Plague is tall. He's tall, but he's not that much. You know, he's definitely not 6'10". All right, so chalky milk, horror movies. Oh, honestly, okay, real talk, okay. Chalky milk and popcorn. Oh man, that would hit the spot. That would absolutely hit the spot. And I can feel a cough coming, so give me a second. Wait, Charles, really? Charles is 5'1"? Seriously? I don't know why. I thought that we would be like the same height. But turns out
I'm not the smallest goblin. There's an even smaller goblin in the form of Charl.
Yeah, you dropped this, King. All right, so it is time to start getting focused. Yeah. Gerbils.
Yeah, we're just little gubbos. Little goblins.
Oh, Alexo asks, how tall do you think I am, Max? I would say about 6'10". Yeah, Benny is a goblin mouse. It's true. Shrimp mode deactivating. All right. It's time for us to get started on this spoopy novel, so we're gonna start rolling. Let me actually... Are the dice alive? Let me just knock on these dice. Hey, are you awake? Are you awake? Are you awake? Okay, okay. The dice are awake. By the way, before we advance to the next stage of the stream, I would like to remind everyone, by the way, that the number one place to support me and support the stream is by going to coffee.com/MKirin and buying me nuggies. Supporting me through coffee.com gets you the ability to have a message read live on stream by a beautiful computer voice. You also get warm fuzzy feels, and I get nuggies. Nuggies that go towards our current goal. Our current goal is once we hit 151 nuggies, I will do it. Art streams where I attempt to draw every Pokemon from memory. Also, I love Kendra being like everyone is 6'10" until proven guilty. It's true, absolutely. That's the way I like to think about it. You know, it's kind of like the roller coasters. You know, like the height requirement is like you must be this tall, and basically for me is the other way around. Anyone taller than me is 6'10". That's the way I like to think about it. Is there any other command that I need to like pop? I don't think so. I do want to say, by the way, and it's good that I actually like post this during the stream. The music you're hearing is actually by Lo-Fi Leah. I'm dropping their link if you want to check them out on YouTube or Spotify or follow them on all the socials. Lo-Fi Leah is great. We're gonna be listening to their stuff all day today. Everyone is tall. Everyone is tall. Kitty is basically 6'10" if you think about it. All right. Enough talking about tallness. It's time to talk about the real horror. People who are taller than you. Yo, Alexa is 6 foot on the dot. Oh, that's crazy. Charles, I'm the size of a nickel. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, Kendra. You know, Kendra, you can still change your name. It's only on like 10 VOTs, you know? Just change your name. Although I do have to say, yeah, just change your name on YouTube. And you know, I'm not saying you should also get yourself an icon, but definitely, you know, there is something corporate about just seeing like the K. The green background on the K just looks a little corporate for me. But you know, it's just me, you know, do whatever you want. I don't know. Although, that Turtwig image that you made with the little... Oh, Bolita! It should be Bolita! Anyways, alright, I'm starting the timer. Welcome to Roll for Novel, a segment where we randomly generate a novel. Now, the requirements for today, by the way, is that this is gonna be a horror story no matter what. So, much like Pokemon have two types, we're going to be first rolling the genre of this novel. The genres on tap today are fantasy, romance, sci-fi, horror, mystery, and contemporary. So Fifi says, I'm tall. People are more often than not shorter than me. And tell you what, it's tiring. Looking down on us, huh?
Oh yeah, you think you're so clever, huh? Looking down on all of us. You know what? What you're saying, that stuff is hurtful, you know? You gotta break your neck looking down at us. We gotta break our necks looking down at you. Looking up at you. No, I guess it's kind of a way of looking down.
Nonetheless. Okay, I have to read this one out loud. Also, Max, I'm surprised you thought I was smaller with the amount of times I've complained about solicitors asking me if there's an adult at home. That's a little sad, but also incredibly funny. I love that. Is there an adult at home? And then you're like,
I'm the adult, you little SOB.
And then you kick him in the shins. By the way, Charles is in fact not 12 years old. They are in fact 20 something. Yo, Kendra has been on dogs. Let's go. Now you're just Kendra the wrench. Wait, Siska, are you tall? Siska says, you think you have it hard? You've never had to duck under a door frame. Yo, Siska, are you tall? Are you 6'10"? Oh yeah, for sure. Everyone pretend that you don't know Kendra's real last name. I mean, like, there's no way, you know, why are we assuming, you know? I mean, why are we assuming that, you know, the last name you had is, like, your real last name? I don't know. I mean, like, you know, to be entirely honest, Kendra Donut Hole doesn't even sound like a real name. What kind of last name is Donut Hole? I mean, like, come on. Anyways, moving right along. Thank you. By the way, Siska, thank you for actually giving us your height in what, did I say something funny? Your height in like sensible systems, by the way. Moving right along. I'm sorry, you probably heard that in high school. That's not fair. I'm sorry. 5'11", you know, if you're 5'11", you're basically 6'10" really at this point. If you're like 4 inches taller than Kitty, you might as well just be 6 feet. Anyways, we're rolling. So, first we're gonna roll the genre for this book, and I'm telling you, today's book is gonna be scary. So, no matter what we roll, it's gonna be horror plus that. So basically, you can imagine this as dual Pokemon types, right? You have Pokemon that are water, such as, what the hell's a mono water Pokemon? Squirtle! A Squirtle is a water Pokemon, and then you have, you know, a Pokemon with dual types, such as Slowpoke, water psychic. And then you have Pokemon like Psyduck, who's just water and not psychic, and that makes no freaking sense. It literally has Psy as in psychic in its name. It's a psychic duck, and it's just water type. That's messed up. So Fifi says, I can't lay comfortable on my own couch, and don't get me started on sitting in cars. Yeah, okay, that's fair. Benny says, Blastoise is water and gun Pokemon. Yes, my favorite Pokemon type. Gun. You would be surprised by how many like Digimon are basically gun type. Wait, hold up. Isn't it just called Growlmon? Is it Growlmon? It's the evolution of It's Metal Growlmon. Oh my god, I'm a freaking nerd. Why did I remember its name was Metal Growlmon? Let me show you a Digimon that's basically gun type. Hello, internet. I would like you to check. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I promise that we'll be out of this segue in a second. But you know, a Digimon that looks like it's gun type, this guy. Look at that. It even has cannons in its chest. This Digimon is definitely gun type. I like Duppy Dup. Also changed their name so as to not get doxxed. So hello, welcome Duppy Dup. Wasn't there literally a gun whale? I'm pretty sure there was a gun whale. I'm not gonna Google it because I promised this bid would end, and the bid is ending now. Isn't there a Digimon with a gun in its chest? Oh, Alexo, I feel like that's a lot of Digimon. I'm pretty sure there's like a bunch of them. There might even one that's just a gun. You know what? Okay, alright, okay. Digimon, gun Digimon. Also, I can feel Kitty sighing. Oh, this is so stupid. This is stupid. No one's ready for this image, okay? Everyone, pre-clench your buttholes at the idea of this, by the way. Howdy. Howdy, partner. Howdy. Fancy a nice shooting today, partner? Yeehaw! Okay, I have questions to ask. Much like I don't know why Sonic the Hedgehog needs to have a car. I question, when you're already a Digimon with a gun in your chest, why do you need 2 other smaller handguns for? That's all I'm asking for. Also, can we talk about the evergreen design that is the tattered like cloak / scarf? This design element is evergreen. Honestly, I would put this on every like weathered character I ever drew if I could get away with that. Citro, you're okay. Could one of the mods time out Citro for the next like 5 minutes? That's a joke. That's a joke. Don't actually time them out. That was funny though. The right to bear arms is killing me. Gee, why does mom let you have 3 guns? Also, who said it earlier? Someone said like, you know, we mentioned Pokemon and then the whole stream stops for 20 minutes. It was Citro. Citro knows too much. Citro is too powerful. One day, if we team up together, we might be strong enough to defeat Citro. Anyway, I'm gonna roll the dice. And then we'll see what genre this is in addition to being horror. Ooh, the spin. That's a 1. Also, I realized that Yanto is actually on top of the dice. Let me actually move Yanto. There you go. Oh, it's fantasy. We're doing fantasy horror. Let's go. It is fantasy and horror. Horror plus fantasy. Ooh, I like this. I like this because it gives us a lot of possibilities. You know, I'm not just saying that it's literally, you know, like, okay, the first thing that comes to mind already is I'm envisioning a world like Final Fantasy where there are summonings. You know, you have like Leviathan, you have like, you know, Ramu, you have Ifrit, you have Shiva, and it's like that, but it's like Cloverfield where one of them just goes haywire and is just destroying a big city. I kind of like that. I mean, that's the first thing that comes to mind. A disaster monster movie, but the monster is like a Final Fantasy summoning, you know? That's the first thing that comes to mind. Now, the POV isn't as important anymore, but I'm just gonna roll for it. Clover was just redecorating, oh my god. Excuse me, Your Honor, I thought I moved Yanto. Where the hell is Yanto? Yanto's too powerful. Nope, that's that. Where the hell is Yanto? Oh my god. Did it go? Yanto went into the dice folder. Oh my god, this is so true to life. Yanto literally snuck into the dice folder. There you go. Ooh, Siska says we could also do the Dark Lord 1 scenario. Oh, I like that. I always like the Dark Lord winning. Before I forget, let me just really quickly go over here and put Yanto under the dice. And let me go over to Gaze in Space and do the same thing for Yanto, so that Max from the future doesn't have to go through this again. There we go. Done and done. We have 50 minutes on the timer. I'm actually already gonna write down some of those ideas. You go to your dice box to get some dice, and lo and behold, there's a cat impossibly jammed inside. It's true. Honestly, let's all be entirely honest, okay? Cats love dice. Cats love dice because they make sounds when they roll around, and they can like bat them with their paws. That's why Yanto's not allowed to play with our dice. Also, because he would try to eat them. And who can blade them when nowadays they make dice that look so tasty? The forbidden shapes. All right, real talk. Which die is the tastiest looking die? Is it the D6? Is it the D4? What's the tastiest looking die? I have an affinity for the D12, but I don't have a D12 on me right now, so. D10 says Benny. They do have a nice shape. Anyone else just like shapes in chat, or just me? I like the one right under the 4. In D20, they end up getting Brennan edible dice. Oh my god. Partial to the D20 says Corvidae. Oh, I get that for sure. It gets a lot of nice rolling, you know? Like, it rolls a lot, which I appreciate. Let me... The best part about this engine is, honestly, I thought I moved Yanto! I thought I moved him! Why are you... Am I losing my... It copied him? Yanto's multiplying? What? Yanto, you're too powerful, my son. Okay, there you go. I have fixed it, I think. Don't ask me to fix it again. Anyway, so what's guys, okay, can someone please tell me what I rolled on the POV, because I forgot. Was it a 1 or a 4? Now for real, lol, someone decided to be a comedian on the phone. Yo, I hate that. Yantomitosis? Yeah, it's true. Does anyone remember what I rolled on the D4? I don't remember. Even if nobody tells me what it was in like 2 seconds, I'm just gonna re-roll again. It doesn't really matter for the POV because we're not writing this story, but 3, 2, okay, no one said anything. The dice goes again. It was a 4. A 4 means that it has to be third-person omniscient, which is actually perfect because that means that we actually get to do multiple points of view, aka we actually get to write characters die. That's like the, because on a first-person point of view story, you kind of know that a character isn't gonna like die, right? Because like if a character's telling a story, how could they die and the book keep going? You know what I'm saying? I like that Kendra said it was 4, and Siska also said it. Okay, real talk though, did you remember or did you rewind the video? Be honest. It's okay. It's not cheating. There's no rules. I'm just wondering if you actually remembered. Come on, Siska, you can't have all the powers. You can't be tall and also remember things. Who here actually has the power to remember things? Now. Clearly, I'm the narrator of my own story.
And there I sat at my streaming table.
No worries. Honestly, you know, everyone is a little bit on the spectrum. That's all I gotta say. Not me. I was not paying attention, says Charles. You know.
And there I sat at my streaming table, streaming to my audience, making sure they all thought I was very, very cool.
That's what's happening, right? You all think I'm cool, right?
You do not have to answer that question. You definitely don't have to answer that question.
I don't get enough mileage out of that expression, by the way. I hardly ever use these 2 expressions. Thank you, Siska. Thank you. Okay, now it's time for us to roll the setting for the story. Let's roll a big D20 and see where the story takes place. Ooh, that's a big bounce energy. The 8. An 8 is a hotel or inn. Ooh. Siska, you didn't just... Siska. In. Crab asks, what do we decide for the perspective? The perspective is third-person omniscient, which is perfect because it actually means we can, characters can die during the story, because in a story that is first-person POV, it's a little hard to kill them without the story making no sense anymore. A hotel or inn, it's definitely going to be an inn or a hotel. Sorry, that sentence makes no sense. Do you guys use or know about Royal Road? I don't know how well it is, but if you don't, you should check it out. It's great for reading and writing novels. Everywhere there is free. Interesting. I will honestly. Okay. Let me just actually grab my pen and paper real quick, because I have to make a list of things to add to the Discord. I need to add a channel in the Discord that is for writing resources. Write resources channel. That way, if anybody's like, oh, how do you plan a novel? What beakers do you recommend? We just link them all there. How about that? I feel like that would be really good. Oh, I like Kendra. Many an adventurer checked into that inn, and yet fewer still have checked out. I like that. I forgot for a second that it was fantasy, but definitely an inn for sure. Oh man, we could, this could also be kind of dark too, where like, I'm not saying cannibalism, but like, what is the innkeep? It feels a little Sweeney Todd, to be entirely honest, but I'm just saying, the real monsters might just be us. Are we the real monsters? I don't know. Oh, hey, Nightbot's being very cute. Okay, now, we need to create the main character for this story. I forgot. Okay, so let's figure out the main character for the story. Yeah, innkeeper making that sus soup. Oh, hell yeah. Crab says, Royal Road is what got me into reading and writing. Not gonna lie, I thought it was boring, but now I'm hooked. Oh, hell yeah. I'm gonna write it right now. Royal Road. Yeah, I'm gonna put that on the Discord on the writing resources. There's a rubber hose cartoon called Cobweb Hotel I'm thinking of. Siska says, you can check in anytime you like, but you can never leave. In the monster's chambers, they gathered for a feast. They tried to kill it with their steely knives, but they couldn't contain the beast. Wait a minute, this is the Haunted Mansion!
Wait a minute, I thought this was original work. This is just the Haunted Mansion from Disneyland.
I would know, because I was there. Honestly, I started reading it, and I'm like, why am I doing this voice? My subconscious knew. You know, a part of me was like, oh yes, I've seen this. I recognize this reference. I am indeed a person of culture. Let's just roll. What are the pronouns of our protag? We might make 2 characters, to be entirely honest, because I feel like, you know, we gotta kill some people. Please don't quote that out of context, or do. Yeah, I'm not your mom. I can't stop you. 4. Their pronouns are she, they. Perfect. I like that. I like that. Our protag's pronouns are she, they. Nice. They're one of us. As though we wouldn't make the protag one of us, right? Now, let's talk about presentation for a second. If you're new here on this channel or watching this challenge, let me tell you really quickly how representation works. Okay, instead of asking, you know, what gender or character is, we instead dodge that unfortunate question by instead asking something that actually makes more sense. What did they present to the world around them? Because the gender you want to assign at birth doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is what you choose to present to the world right now. Do you present yourself in a masculine fashion, in a feminine fashion, in an androgynous fashion, which means somewhere between masculine and feminine, as this chart indicates? Or are you gender? Gender is anything outside of the 3 of the binary that we're familiar with. There are so many possibilities to gender that there's so much possibility to gender beyond what we know as masculine, feminine, and androgynous. So that's why we have those 4 options right there. We know our characters' pronouns are she, they. So let's ask the dice, how do they present themselves to the world? Masculine. Oh, this character's trans. This character's trans. This character is so freaking trans. Oh my god, yes. I feel it. I feel it in my veins. Oh yes. This character is... it's that meme from Glee. I'm going to make a character who is so trans. I'm going to make a character who is so trans. You guys are not ready. I'm going to make a character that is so trans. Okay. Anyways. And now, let's talk about attraction. Attraction is very important in stories, especially in horror movies. We usually have people finding themselves caught in a romance in the midst of disaster and destruction. Can we get a butch warrior lady? I like that. I also definitely like a butch warrior lady for sure. Let's see. Now, what is this character? Who is this character attracted to? 7. Not attracted at all. Yeah, honestly, you know what? Ain't got no time for that stuff. Ain't got no time for that stuff. Honestly, I do love. Okay, anyone else here love that archetype of she lives to kill, my queen. Oh my god. Okay, definitely big butch trans energy. Oh my god, yes. Honestly, I love this. Yeah, there's no time for attraction. There's horror happening. Corvidae is absolutely nailing it on the head right here, by the way. Okay. Also, Corvidae, is your icon a cat? I'm trying to make it out, and it looks like it's like a cat on a couch. If so, nice. We love cats on this stream. In fact, we actually love all pets. So just seeing pets on people's icons makes me happy every time. Now, what is their character's motivation, right? What do they want to achieve, you know? Now, this may not be directly related to the horror happening around them, but a character still has, you know, goals and desires. She avoids getting murdered by not doing by not killing anyone. I'm reading that so badly. As someone whose horror movie is quickly leaning romantic, always time for attraction. Well, we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. Let's see. What does this character want outside of surviving? Ooh, big bounds. Something. Oh wait, no, that's 8. It looks like a 2, but it's an 8. They want to run away. Okay, that makes sense. So is there a possibility that maybe our big, strong, butch, trans character has been working as like the assassin for a lord or something, and she's tired of doing this? She's tired of being like the person in charge of, like, you know, killing whoever inconveniences the local lord. Mercenary on the run also makes sense. Now, I'm not saying, I don't want to say war criminal, but I'm thinking someone who took place in like a campaign and they realized they no longer believed in the values of the military force they were once members of. I'm actually thinking a little bit of the boss from Metal Gear 3 Snake Eater. Like the boss, but more butch. Definitely more butch. Oh my god. Well, clearly I'm gonna show the image with the headband on, because that headband is amazing. I'm kind of thinking of the boss from Metal Gear Solid 3. Alternatively, a stormtrooper that woke up, I actually do like that as well. Siska says, they run away from all the violence they committed. They want to start a new life as a gardener. I like that. Or also Crab, like Doom Guy. Oh my god, I do love Doom Guy. Mrs. the Boss Ma'am. A former officers in the Dark Lord's army. I do like that. No worries. If I Google art of... No, I honestly... Okay, you know what? Doom Guy Fortnite. Okay, because the Doom Guy Fortnite... the Doom Guy skin was added to Fortnite recently. And there's something I want to say, okay? This is really important. Please don't look away. Oh, definitely look at the screen. He kind of thick though, huh? He kind of thick, huh? Yeah, he's kind of, you know, that thing is thanging, you know what I'm saying? He's kind of thick. I may or may not play as the skin because, you know, he kind of, you know, he's whoa, who did this edit? This edit has so much, this edit feels like it's not safe for work. Yeah, this edit does not feel safe for work. I don't know why. It just gives me a vibe. I'm not gonna lie. This edit plus the Fortnite logo does not read right to me. Oh my god. that thing is thanging. This edit does not. This edit looks a little not safe for work. I'm gonna close this. Yeah. Now honestly, I also I'm gonna leave this open because I like the image of Doom Guy. Yeah, definitely, like, yeah. Also, I love that people are just, like, just laughing. This is making me want to replay Tyranny, if only it didn't suck. Oh, yeah. I feel that. I thought I was gonna end up in r/I had a stroke. Kendra says, thinking about the time we had to look at Solid Snake's ass for a college lecture. Yo, that's great. Oh, Siska. Oh, Siska. Oh, Siska. Siska, look at that BFG max. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That is definitely a big FG. This is what the kids nowadays are into, shaking my head. Oh, I don't even know what kids are into nowadays. I wouldn't even attempt to, like, pretend that I know what kids are into. Okay, so you guys are coming in one day, in one cycle. Oh my god, how much? You know, okay, you know what? Just buy all the hay in the world, and then plant all the hay in the world. Perfect. Oh, just satisfying things. Let's go. By the way, that's a timer. Could one of the mods... You know what? I'll do it. I'll enter hydrate on the chat. By the way, take a second to stretch your limbs, stretch your legs. Stretch your arms, take a deep breath. Breathe deeply. Doom Guy is a comfort for sure, says Corvidae. Oh, by the way, Corvidae, am I pronouncing your name right? Alternatively, is there a name you rather I call you instead of Corvidae? I believe you've been following me on Twitter for a while. I think I recognize your username, but if you would like a different name, you can ask for it. For instance, you know, Lady Tadpole goes by Siska, so I call them Siska. Fortnite and Minecraft, to my knowledge, of 10 years old. That's funny. Okay, so Crab says Fortnite ruins every cool character, but it's too funny to look away. I don't know. Some of their designs have been popping. Let me just say that whoever is in charge of the lead design studio has been putting a lot of really queer energy in there. Let me look up the legend, because Kitty says that this guy has the MILF energy, and I get that. No, it's the Ageless. It's the Ageless, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Is Kitty in chat? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna ask chat, okay? Does this guy... Does he have DILF energy? Does he have DILF energy? I need to know. Also, oh, hey, Igor. I'm sorry that you're joining right at this minute of the stream. But, hey, yeah. We're asking the big question. Okay. Charles says that he's a little young. Okay, no. Can I find a better image of him? He does look a little young, but I love Benny just says gay, and he can be gay and a DILF. More of a baby girl, to be entirely honest. I do love that baby girl has caught up, by the way. Yeah, okay. Crab says not the design, those are good, but the kits and emotes do to them. Oh, that's fair. Oh man. Truth be told though, he does look like a Voltron. Honestly. I do love using the meme dances on Doom Guy though. It's so funny. I feel like I have the Kitty has the jiggle jiggle song, you know? My money don't jiggle jiggle, etc, etc. And Doom Guy doing that dance looks so funny. Oh yeah, depending on the character's vibe, it might be very MILF energy. Okay. By the way, I know I just said this, but I love that baby girl has reemerged into the cultural zeitgeist. I definitely, you know, I feel like now I will be looking at my characters and be like, which of you is a baby girl? But anyways. Anyways, I will not be reciting the entire Jiggle Jiggle song. Though, I do remember that I am a farce. I'm a hack. Yo! Kitty's back and the femme at the coffee shop. Remember your name. We were totally working on today's roll for novel. We were not. I wasn't showing them the ageless from Fortnite and asking them if they thought he looked like a DILF. That wasn't happening. I didn't do that. No, I think Siska asked, you know, does that mean that that Lady Kirin can't go back to the coffee shop? No. It means that, you know, she made an impression on that amazing femme working at the coffee shop. Kitty, is that the coffee shop across from where you work? Because if so, damn. I do love that little coffee shop. It's so cute. I almost wonder if I could be like... Because they have a shelf of just oh, here's a bunch of local queer creators. Oh, it's our local favorite. Okay, never mind. Hey, Sodernia, welcome to the stream. We're getting in there. We're making it happen, step by step, step by step, day by day. Sorry, that's the opening song from a sitcom that none of you have any clue what it is or what I'm talking about. Yo, Kendra, shout out to the lovely trans femme barista at my local coffee shop. Yo, shout outs. Shout outs. Shout outs to all the trans femmes. Shout outs to all the trans masks. Shout outs to the non-binaries. Shout out to all the pretty people out there. Yo, shout outs to Charles' girlfriend. Yo, shout outs. Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. No, I hate that. Where were we? Oh, yeah. We're also talking about how Doom Guy looks a little thick on you know, on Fortnite, but whatever, it's fine. So motivation is that they want to run away, and now it's time for us to start rolling for the secret sauce. We gotta put some spice on this, baby. Hell yeah, Doppy. Also, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I'm pretty sure that I missed Corviday's comment. By the way, Corviday says, "Yes, Corviday is perfect. I've been following you forever. And wanted to check out the stream. I've given up Twitter. Oh, no kidding. Oh my god, Twitter is so bad. Twitter is so bad. But you know, I gotta exist on it because I'm a social media personality thing, allegedly. Nonetheless, welcome to the stream. I was happy you could catch it. This is a nice little fun place where we attempt to get work done while getting sidetracked into conversations about the thickness of fictional characters and Pokemon arguments. Yeah, so Siska said that the ageless looked like a baby girl, and honestly, everyone is allowed to have their own opinions. Definitely, seeing him in motion might change the opinion, but you know. Kitty says that's valid. I will meet in the middle and say that he Fs. And this is a great point for me to start just rolling dice. So we need some spice in here, and of course, anyone out there who wants to know what's on the menu today, we have it's inside a dream, or it's a story inside of a story. There's a road trip involved. It's a shonen anime. It's dystopian. Oops, the antagonist is hot. That would be nice. It's a shoujo anime. Chat's choice, by the way, number 7. I want you all to start like thinking what your call would be, because if we roll a 7. Y'all have to actually like give me something. Number 8 is it's a sitcom, a battle royale. It's a seinen anime, which would actually make a lot of sense, to be entirely honest. To make this a lot more gory and adult toned. Surprise throuple, which again, always welcome. Siska says I should lurk and go back to drawing. Be safe, gamers. Hey, no worries. Thank you for coming, Siska, and you know, keep on lurking and have fun. And get lots of drawing done, and maybe share your drawings on the Discord. I love seeing everyone's art. Honestly, it's been so nice. It's also like pushed me to actually share my art as well on the Discord. Which, by the way, I should actually just go and be like, hey, there's the link to the Discord right there. There we go. Also, we also have sorry, everyone's too sad to be horny. It's a video game, and it's an isekai. It's a josei. Everyone's we are the villains. There's a secret identity or a terrible secret, and everyone hates you, and they're right to do so. Also known as the pages secret spice. Don't mind me bumping into the mic. There's a disaster, and it might be you, and of course rolling twice, which was great. We actually did that one last time, and it was really fun. So let's just roll on the d20 and see what we get. Ooh, slow roll. 18. Everyone hates you on the right to do so. Okay, chat. I need you to start piecing this together for me, okay? Because we know that our character lives in a horror/fantasy world. See, I like the way that Charles is thinking, by the way. So it's horror plus fantasy. It's third-person omniscient. It takes place in a hotel or inn. Maybe they were the executioner for the Dark Lord. I kind of like that, honestly. Her pronouns are she, they. Corvida says, I gotta head to work, but hopefully I'll check out the next stream. No worries. And there's also VOTs if you want to catch what we did after you left. Thank you for coming, Corvida. It was nice to see you. Take care. Okay, so I immediately see the confidence coming in from Benny. So I definitely, you know what? Let's immediately start writing this down. Also, people in the chat, could someone do me a big favor? Is there possibly a pick crew where you can make like a kind of like a, you know, I don't want to say a butch lesbian, but you know, can we make a buff butch lady in any of the P crews, because all the P crews are very, like, you know, very cute, young anime focused, and definitely our character is not that. Could someone possibly find me a P crew that would fit while I start writing all this stuff out? Yeah, P crew does specialize in cute small. So we gotta find something. Or alternatively, if someone feels, oh, Charles immediately, Charles, you're incredible. I like that Charles was like, oh, I got you. You know what? I do like that one. I actually wanted to put that one on the, I wanted to, I actually, okay, I know that this seems really convenient because I was like, you know, like, oh, I was thinking of using this one. But I was actually thinking of using this one after I saw you post about it. Kendra says, wait, is it also a good pick crew for a plus-size trans-mask cowboy? I need it too. Asking for a friend, of course. Okay, then we'll be using, their name is Makauka? Makauka. Let me actually just write it down here. I'll remember. Pick crew by Makauka. Once again, thank you for the link, Charles, by the way. It has larger body types. Let's go! Okay, so working title: The Dark Lords. Excuse me, Your Honor? The Dark Lords Chosen. I don't know why. Okay, chat. Dark Lord, one word or two words? I'm not asking for what's right. I'm asking for what's cooler. Pro tag was one word. One word says Benny. One word says Charles. One word says Moontomes. Dark Lord it is. One word says Sofifi. Even Kitty said one word. Yo, let's go. The Dark Lord's Chosen. Pro tag was the chosen / head executioner for the Dark Lord, and has recently fled right in the midst of a calamity. One word, one brain cell. Dark Lord is edgier. Is this true? These are all true. Y'all know exactly. You know, see, all of our brains, all of our one brain cells are synced together, and we're creating exactly. We're aiming for the same goal, and I like that. We are in fact working as one. Okay, in that case, I feel like we gotta make this character first. So of course, this is the a pick crew by Makauka. The link was in the description. I will, of course, make sure to add a little disclaimer, as we did for Hello Sonic Core, so don't worry about that. We will be respecting, you know, people's copyright, of course. Now, clearly, big body type, big body, like, you know, clearly we're not doing small. Is it medium or large? I kind of like the thick neck. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like big buff energy. Can I hear it? But for plus size. Large, big, large. I was gonna draw her, but I suppose I'll make fan art now. Hell yeah! Yo, Siska, if you make fan art, I'll put it on the stream. Big says Chippities, perfect. In that case, can we talk skin tone? What skin tone are we looking at here? A part of me kind of likes like a tan. You know, like someone who's been out in the sun a lot. I don't know. I definitely, or maybe like a pale skin tone. I'm not sure. You know, do we envision our character as being the kind of executioner who wears like a cowl at all times? Do they hide their identity, or did they carry their face out? You know. I wonder if they, you know, were they out in the sun a lot? The darker tan. I like that. I'm kind of feeling this tone. Purple eye says Siska. Okay. I'm kind of feeling this tone, this skin tone, by the way. Oh, it's definitely the strong jawline, huh? We definitely like the strong jawline. Citrus says, I guess they probably were pretty public if they're still recognized to this day. Are they recognized? So my question is, do people know the executioner by face? Well, is it more fun if people know, or is it more fun if they, you know, they want nobody to find out? Interesting. Although I guess maybe I'm meandering on a point that isn't as interesting. I definitely like the stronger jawline. Ooh, I definitely like the idea of there being like identifiable scars for sure. Like those. Can I make them darker? No. Okay, then lighter it is. I think they would try to hide their identity, but there's something that identifies them as chosen. I like that. Good call, Duppy. Maybe they have one characteristic that no executioner has. Okay, I like that for sure, yeah. I'm envisioning something like a scarring or some sort of like ritual mark. Maybe they're hated because the vibes are off, but the population can't place it. Oh, I like that. People are like, there's something strange about this person. But I definitely, okay, so we're definitely all kind of coming around the idea that like the executioner wore a mask or some sort of like headgear or a helmet, and people can't tell who they are. And maybe that was part of the mystery of like, you know, you can't kill the chosen of the Dark Lord if nobody knows who the chosen is. But now definitely our protagonist has like a really like bad vibe, and they're afraid that people might find like the ritual scar. Joker for Persona, but cooler. Yeah, much cooler. Joker from, yeah, much cooler. Definitely much cooler. No offense to anyone who's a fan of Persona. I don't feel like we need boob lines. I'm not gonna lie to you. Feel free to take that out of context, by the way. Definitely normal sized ears. I don't feel like big ears would do much. In fact, smaller ears make their jawline look more impressive. Now, these don't seem. Oh, okay. Tell me about this nose. The big, strong nose. Like, I just immediately felt this speaks to me right away. I almost don't even want to ask you guys. Yo, maybe like a porcelain mask? Yo, crap. You know that's like one of my favorite freaking like tropes, right? Like marble, like death masks. I bring those up in like every other book I write. Now, can someone please tell me what is the expression of this character just constant like? Okay, that looks a little too baby sad. I like they should be like, they shouldn't be smiling. I actually feel like this Bikru is a little bit lacking in the frowning. I may or may not have been a war criminal face archetypes. That was mostly a joke, by the way. I butchered it a little bit, but that was mostly a joke. Max, do you like this nose or are you wrong? A creepy smiling one? Oh yeah, yeah, there you go. Is this the face of the Dark Lord's chosen? I don't think so. No, definitely. Okay, the mouths are definitely hurting me a little bit. I wish that I could. Can I move them or twist them? I can move them but not twist them. Ooh, yo. Moving the mouth up a little bit makes the chin look that more imposing, that much larger. Definitely not that. Definitely not that. Definitely not. I'm sorry. I haven't seen Chad yet because I'm just literally trying to figure out like the right face for this. It's gonna be this, isn't it? It's this, isn't it? Citro, is this the woman who killed JFK at the Dark Lord's bidding? Honestly, we need to make the eyes a little bit more imposing. If we can have like dramatic eyebrows, then we can definitely like make them like, oh yes. Okay. It's literally a three-way fight between A, B, or C. Can I hear it for A, B, or C? A's kind of hitting me. A kind of hits different. I feel like C has a little bit too much like it looks a little bit too like, I don't know, like cute, intelligent. B says Benny. B says Crab. Citro likes A and C. A. I wanna make me in this big crew. Yo, do it, Kendra. Yeah, C looks kind of innocent. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I'm gonna do A, just because This is the look of someone who's gonna literally murder someone tonight if they have to. I don't feel like I have to give you like Witcher eyes, so we're gonna skip that. Wait a minute. Have I skipped the option to do colored eyes? I did. Now question. No, it's definitely it's purple eyes. I'm just gonna say purple eyes. Don't worry about that. Purple eyes because Siska asked for it, and you know I do like to sometimes be nice to people. Definitely the eye shine should be under to indicate that the narrowed look of the eyes are blocking the light going into the top part of the iris for sure. That's a long way of saying it looks better. Now clearly, oh, I'm gonna need someone to give me a really good argument to not have these eyebrows. It's these eyebrows, isn't it? Come on. Just to tell me I'm right. It's the look at this face. Look at this face. Yep. I knew it right away. Oh, it has vitiligo. Oh, I love that. I love that you can put vitiligo on a character. That's so awesome. I kinda like the markings, but I'm not sure. Let me see what other face markings do we have. Yeah. She doesn't even need weapons. She needs. She kills with that scowl. It's so true. Do we need beauty marks? I'm not sure. I feel like we did a character with freckles, like literally the last 2 times. So maybe we don't do freckles this time. Or am I wrong? I like that. Yeah. We're fooling the she would murder me, but I would say thanks. Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah. She would. Freckles. Freckles? Okay. Freckles then. I'll put freckles on. Now my question is, there has to be some sort of coloring in the face for sure. It just adds more dimension to the face. And I feel like this look, no, it's definitely the first one for sure, just to give more dimension to the face. I'm not sure about the beauty marks, I'm not gonna lie. I've kind of never liked beauty marks on character generators, but okay. Oh, you know what? Okay. How about this? Okay, can I hear it for a few scattered beauty marks, please? Oh crap! We haven't thought about hair. Okay. Can someone please really quickly like just start shouting at me like what the hell are we gonna do for hair? Ooh. Is it gonna be a side cut? I mean, I guess it's butch. It's butch, right? Like we're going big butch energy, aren't we? Also, I need hair color, by the way, too. Could someone just start yelling at me hair colors, please? But not like yelling enough that I have to mark you for spam. Oh, okay. See, I feel like I'm targeting Charl by saying this statement. Man, a character with like white hair just hits different, huh? Blonde / white hair, dirty blonde, a sandy blonde. Oh, the gray's good. Dark brown. I kind of like the buzz cut. Oh yeah. Sorry, I'm just going. Oh, you kind of like the buzz cut, huh? You can also be bald. I like that. Yeah, the buzz cut is interesting. But I feel like people are hitting me for the site. Let me see. Oh, ooh, I do kind of like the Witcher style, just like strands of loose hair, though. The hair kind of covering the eyes, though. Seaweed hair? Are we down for some seaweed hair? Yo, Moontomes. Y'all are terrible influences. I like that. Okay. All right. We're doing it in gray for sure. I have to work, but I will be making pictures out of this. Yeah, that's right. Get in trouble. And we definitely don't have like... I don't see... No, it's literally just... the way that I picture the hair is that they probably have it up. They have it up in like a ponytail, but we can't see it. Or alternatively, they just have like messy hair because they haven't really cared about their appearance. Benny, I love a greasy lady. Yeah. I feel it. Honestly, considering this is gonna be a dark horror story, I definitely feel like we need like you know, She has that look. She has that look. Definitely, I don't feel like we don't need any of these boyos for sure. Yeah, no, we're good to skip these for sure. Oh, do we need even more messy hair? I don't think so. Although I do like adding more dimension to a character's face. With asymmetry, by the way, a little bit of asymmetry goes a long way. Okay, I'm gonna hit him with the Sephiroth down the middle split. By the way, just that's an executive decision. Please forgive me. Yo, wait, I do realize that, like, we are kind of making a character who's, like, essentially, Sephiroth, by the way. Sephiroth, but not actually a bad person. No, none of these, I'm sorry. There's a lot of options here. Well, no horns. Wait, horns? No horns, right? No horns, right? More lady character should be greasy, disheveled, and pathetic and or morally gray. I like that. No horns. Okay, that's what I thought. No ears. So far, you've just made me, but brown. Yeah, do you have gray hair, Siska? So thorny. Wow. Yeah, there you go. And oh, there, yep, there we go. I'm gonna let you guys just enjoy that look for a couple seconds before we return to the world of survival horror. I'm not picturing any facial hair, although I do like... You know what? Can you hit me with a little bit of, like, the sideburns just hit a little different, though. They don't have them in gray. Boo, boo. Oh, well. Oh, you have gray blonde hair, Siska? Holy crap. I didn't know that. That's dope. Okay, now, what would... Oh, definitely it would be a shirt that says dumbass, wouldn't it? Wait a minute. Can I take this off, please? Thank you. Okay, now, where do I find... Oh, that's the XL version. Okay, perfect. That makes more sense. Now, of course, I feel like we... Oh, this is a weird layout. I do like the torn shirt, by the way. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Where's the little hole in that? I wanted to show the little hole. Oh, well. Anyways, not my problem. I even have that tank top. That says the fool. That's funny. I love that. Oh, hey, Cecile. Welcome to the stream. I didn't even see you. Oh, my God. The Dark Lord's chosen froggy hat. It strikes terror in the soul. That's so true. Calling Clem out. Is it? You know what? I love people watching the stream just being like, Max, this is what you're doing wrong. Okay, it's definitely the torn up shirt, I think. It's definitely the torn up shirt. If I can find it. If you can catch me. It's definitely the shirt for sure. Okay, hold up though. Hold up. Black torn up band shirt. The one you have selected is for the previous now. Okay. Well, I'm sorry that I'm bad at controlling things. I'm gonna do an executive decision because the black shirt looks really good. Mickey is the Dark Lord. I do like that. Wait, hold up. Oh my God. Okay, can I get the mismatched colors of the shirt? Why are the colors different on the XL size? This is absolutely, like, unfair. Wait a minute. Oh, I get it now. I'm dumb. It took me so long to get it because I'm dumb. Turns out Max is a big dumb. Big dumb. No, show her arms. I'm getting there. I like Dopey. She should wear an actual fantasy band shirt. I love that. Yeah, she has to show off those big arms. Also, I'm a little partial towards the overalls, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, the pup neck though. What an actual unit. Oh, they even have like a little like traveling cloak. That's cute. But we definitely have to show the arms, I feel. The arms have to be... We have to free the arms. The arms must be freed. Freed? No, okay, I have to ask about the eye patch, by the way. No eye patch, by the way, or yes to the eye patch. Because we all know characters with eye patches are cooler than characters without them. So that's why I'm asking. Should we do eye patch or no eye patch? Yo, yeah, I love the spit crew. The arms must be fried. It's true. We must fry the arms. No eye patch, sis kitty. Okay, if multiple people, yeah, okay. Yeah, see, I had a feeling I was wrong on this one. Sometimes I'm on the wrong side of history. That's okay. Oh, is this the makeup section? No, okay. Can I just say, you know, character creators in video games do this too. Who even has like two symmetrical slashes going down their eyes? Like, can we talk about this, by the way? Who even has this? Could you just give me like one? I actually do like it in white. Jesters have them. Okay, clowns. I had some high school friends. Juggalos. Oh, is it a joke? Is it a Raz? Okay, now, okay. All right, so apparently I'm just wrong, and I forgot that clowns existed. I didn't know that I didn't know that this server was a clown appreciation server. Although I guess now that I think about it, it is my channel. So now that I think about it, I guess this is a clown this might just be a clown appreciation stream now that I think about it. I'm the real clown, isn't it? Turns out I was the real clown all along. I have 2 minutes. Content warning, clowns. Honestly, though? Honestly? Wait, you can't own yourself. That's our job. Oh, I can own myself. Watch me. I'm gonna own myself so hard you won't even know. Oh, I have to... Wait. I'll need more... What are you talking about? I have all the peas. I have so many peas right now? Oh, it's 240. Oh, I'm a dummy. I have... Okay. You know what? Just plant all of that and then call me in the morning, okay? All right. By the way, oh, hey, Jeff. Nice to see you, Jeff. It is actually a really cool looking character, and everyone is making me make it. By the way, I want to remind you that we are supposed to be in the middle of a little break, by the way. Stretch your limbs, stretch your arms, take a deep breath, and hydrate. What are you sipping on right now? I can't wait to sip on my water, my huge juggy water bottle. And I'm also taking a chance to stretch my legs. I will be ending the stream a little earlier today. It's still probably in like an hour anyway, so we have to get going with the outline. Although, really, let's be entirely honest, the pretense of creating a story is really just a pretense to hang out and talk about writing and be creative. Together. Yo, Arizona green tea. I love that. Jeff, sipping on Chucky milk. Siska is drinking some agua, some water. Cecile, what kind of tea are you drinking? Also, by the way, I bet you love that you're fully fulfilling the stereotype of a librarian, by the way. A disgusting one? What do you mean? You don't like it? What is it? Are you just doing it for the caffeine? Because, I mean, like, there's so many types of teas. You should drink the ones that you like. My sister made it for me. She keeps the good ones for herself. Oh, I hate that. Honestly, like, just a good old classic black tea just hits different, you know? We're not doing makeup. Are we doing lines for the character? Can I get like... Oh, you can't see that. Oh, okay. Shares my nice teas with Cecile. Yeah, share some teas. Why not make a whole pot and share the good tea? I know! Oh man, I used to get the really fancy tea back when I worked at the laboratory. It was fancy stuff, man. It was like the stuff that you needed an infuser for. There are so many like parameters when like brewing tea for sure, you know. Also, like sometimes like brewing time matters so much for loose leaf tea. Like if you really do go over the cooking slash heating time, it can really get really bitter. So it might just be like, you know, a matter of how much you're letting it steep. Oh, and by the way, yes, our protag is mean. We don't have a name for our protag. People in chat, could someone please find me a good name for a fantasy butch femme? And definitely a scar. I kind of like the now I definitely love myself. I love a scar that goes across the bridge of the nose for sure. Ash is a good name. Ooh, so Fifi says I drink with my special winter tea with strawberry syrup and cloves. Oh man, that sounds so good. Tamara. Oh, sorry. I was like, that name sounds familiar. When did I last hear that name? Oh, I have a character named Amara in The Last Bread Mage. Oh, by the way, see, I'll get to it before anyone else. That, you know, I do have books, and if you want to read them and get to know the characters, you can do that. Winry, Marna, Roz. Honestly, so far, Ash is the one that's, like, winning me over, I'm not gonna lie. Ash is such a good, like, butch name. Top 10 butch names. MKirin ranks all the butch names there are. We could call her T, since we're talking about tea. Short for Matea. Ooh, Siska. Cecile says, I'm not that original. It's the main character's name in my current read. Yo, I don't know. Cecile, you're assuming that originality is when a person makes something from scratch, as opposed to originality, as I like to see it, which is a person's ability to connect two seemingly unrelated dots. Such as the line between the current book you're reading and the character we're creating right now. That's originality in my question. That's on my list of, well, if I had to change my name. Is it Ash? Yo, Kendra, do you want us to start calling you Ash? Yeah, it's definitely Matea, by the way. It is absolutely Matea. Matea, also known as Tea/T. It's a thought experiment. Okay. So if we were experimenting in your mind palace, would it be Ash? Oh, wait. Nose ring? Nose ring? Chat. Nose ring? No nose ring? I'm gonna let chat decide the nose ring while I look at the... Okay, well, we're not definitely putting, like... No, we're not. That's a little bit extra. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Yes to the nose ring. I do really like the nose ring. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yes. Oh, wait. Wait, no ring? Yeah, wait, no. Oh, no. Okay. I read Benny's as no ring. And I'm like, no, it's nose ring for yes. Everyone's being positive here. Siska's, if you give her the Sebnum ring, that is just me. Oh my god, Siska. Other things that I love when a character just has like a little bandage across their nose. I don't know what injury you could possibly have that warrants a bandage across the bridge of your nose, but whatever, it's fine. We don't judge here. And I think just literally just white, so we can just make it easier to look at the screen. Yeah, so this looks good to me. I can't believe we're just making Siska today. It's a whole tadpole. You got tall, buff, tentacly gray hair, and piercing. Yep. Siska, Cecile says, she got slammed into a door or fell headfirst on a Lego. That's fair. Now, let me hit the green button that is not the randomize and destroy your work button. I really hate that that's like literally there. Like, why would you make those two buttons so close together? Let me just save this image. And you're like, Max, why do you pronounce words wrong? I pronounce words wrong because pronouncing them wrong is funny. And life is too short to always do everything right. The reason why I pronounce words wrong is the same reason why I don't, I pronounce words wrong so that I can jaywalk with confidence. There you go. That's definitely a line. Citro says, gotta go have dinner. Have a good weekend, everyone. No problem, Citro. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your great ideas and your great burns. Okay, so, Matea was the chosen / head executioner for the Dark Lord and has recently fled, attempting to start a new life. Now, this is a horror book. It's a horror fantasy book. Now, I need a question, clearly there's some sort of calamity happening in the world. Is the calamity literally that war is breaking out between the Dark Lords and the forces of good? Is the last alliance of elf and men literally charging into the gates of the Dark Lord's like mansion? What do we think? Because I feel like, okay, we have a character, we have Matea, we have the struggle, but my question is, where's the horror element? Is it the horror of war, if you want to think about it, Is Matea attempting to, like, cut their way out of the... Ooh, she skilled the monarch and salted the crops, salted the earth. I like that. Yeah, oh, no, wait, it's supposed to be at an inn. You're super right. You're super right. Okay, it is supposed to be in an inn. Okay, so, in that case, why are we at an inn? And why is it horror? Protag was the chosen head executioner for the Dark Lord and has recently fled and attempted to start a new life. She finds herself... Is it she, they, or they, she? It is she, they, okay. She finds herself in an inn to hide from the Dark Lord who's hunting her down. Interesting. Are the spirits of adventurers who pass through that inn just to meet their guillotine hunting them? We're hiding, but something else finds us. Traveling west to get a ship across the sea. Okay. I definitely like Siska's comment. Not to say that I don't like everyone's comments. I actually do. I'm holding Benny's comment over my head because I like the idea that our character was so good at our job that like we have ruined life for everyone else in the continent. But I definitely like it. Like, I love the protagonist being like, I gotta get on that ship. I gotta get on that ship right now. And that's what's driving her to, get out of this inn as soon as possible. Maybe it could be that, like, ooh, okay. Could it possibly be... Sorry, I watched the trailer. What if the Dark Lord is actually death? Ooh! That's interesting. Killed the hero of the story and now is the hero. Oh yeah, I saw that earlier, Crab, and I was thinking about it. I definitely feel like, Matea will be taking on a heroic role for sure. And we're one of the Reapers. Interesting. My question is, how... I can definitely envision us... being, like, powerful and death, and having death. Yo, wait. Okay, we can actually add more to an otherwise tired trope. That is, the idea of a character who represents death and whose job it is to, like, reap souls. What if they're like, okay, hear me out, okay? The afterlife sucks ass, okay? The afterlife actually sucks ass, and people like Matea know what lies beyond the veil of life and death, and as a Reaper, she knows what it's like beyond the veil, and a creature from beyond the veil is stalking her. And not even as part of like the Dark Lord's like plan, but just literally like something got through. And Matea is like, oh crap, it's one of those things. Maybe? Ooh, and then like this entity can like take the form of other people, so we have that fear of like, it's like, ooh, it's like the thing, you know? It's like, you know, like, is that person who they claim to be? Oh, for sure, for sure. I can definitely see Sophifi's, by the way. Okay, so the way that I'm envisioning is that Matea literally killed the heroes of light. Not just one, all four of them. Matea killed the heroes of light. The 4 heroes of light. That's right, we're doing some Final Fantasy references here. I love Moontomes. Slams fist on the table. Yes, The Thing. The movie The Thing. John Carpenter's The Thing. Yo. Siska being like, if you don't mind, I want to turn those overalls into harnesses. Yes, please do. Oh my god. Also, are they wearing a crop top? Please give them a crop top. Please, I implore you. If you haven't already, just give them a crop top, please. Anyways, so Matea killed the 4 heroes of light, and in sending them to the Shadow Realm, let's just call it that for now, okay? The Shadow Realm, in sending them to the Shadow Realm, allowed a creature from beyond to seep in. Like literally, so much life and positive energy went into the hole that Matea had to open up to send into the afterlife, that something else got in, you know? Yeah, I'm thinking like some cosmic horror stuff, yeah, for sure. I definitely like that. Literally some cosmic horror stuff. And that way we can have a lot of like magical stuff happening too, you know? It's not just like, you know, like, I'm a guy with a knife and I run really fast, you know? It's like, oh, this like horror like just becomes the entire mansion, the inn. Horse skull head. Why does that sound like... Okay, yeah, for sure, yeah, okay. Oh yeah. It's a little bit of a trope, but I mean, it's a good trope, for sure. A reality warping creepy monster. Okay, so so I was reading Moontome's comment, by the way, that's why I was laughing. So I have realized it, by the way. Okay, are you ready? Prepare your buttholes, okay? Matea wakes up, already in the inn, remembering what happened. She killed the heroes of light. And, you know, something came in, but she doesn't remember how she got to the inn. Because the inn is literally the cosmic horror entity. And it has captured Matea and, like, led her to think that she had managed to almost run away. Like, she thinks that, like, this inn is just on the coast and all she needs to do is just go out the door and just go to the docks and get on that ship. But, like, the doors are closed. She can't pry them open. The windows are locked as hell. The windows are locked like Danganronpa style with, like, plates and bolts on them. Okay. Doppy is hitting me with stuff that I can't show on stream, but let me look up deer chronic wasting disease. I need to see this. Oh, that's cursed as hell. Oh, that's cursed. Also, also a deer skull, because I do feel like horse skulls definitely they're a little bit overplayed. Oh man, deer skulls are kind of metal too, by the way. Damn. The call is coming from inside the inn. Yes. Yes. Oh, no. Doppy. You gotta realize this, okay? I chose to look it up. I didn't have to. I chose to look it up. And my cries of, oh, that's messed up, weren't cries of like, oh, Doppy, you did this to me. There were cries of, wow, that is messed up. I am actually very good at dissociating, so don't worry about that. What if people outside are going about their day anyway, but no one is aware of what is going on? Moontomes, you just said the magic words. It's like Silent Hill. Oh, I do love that. Oh, Tapir skull sounds like they would be messed up. Tapir skull. It's like Silent Hill. Everyone's living their day, but like she's like just locked in a room. Oh, the Pierce skulls look so messed up. Why do they look like that? Dude, your face looks broken, my man. You know, I believe I can show this, okay? Trigger warning for bones, by the way. Trigger warning, there's gonna be bones on the screen. Look at that. What? Like, literally, is all this empty space just to, like, store the one brain cell that the Pierce have? Look at all this empty space and no brain cells. Anyways. Yeah, that don't look right. That thing is not thanging. Fantasy Silent Hills does sound good. Yeah, for sure. The Forgotten Unicorn. Okay. Literally cosmic horror stuff happens. Matea wakes up in an inn. Believing that she is just within walking distance of her escape from the Dark Lord. Distance from the Dark Lord, but in reality she is trapped inside a never-ending never-ending labyrinth of an inn created by the same cosmic horror entity. I like that. I like that. And I mean, maybe we could even do the thing where, like, you know, at the end of the book, if she makes it, you know, the mansion falls apart and she's literally just like standing in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of, like, you know, in the middle of nowhere, and like it hasn't been like 2 minutes, it's been like centuries since like the war and the Dark Lord is gone and it's just ruins everywhere. Like a really hopeless, messed up ending. Yeah, kinda. Because honestly, I kind of do like that messed up ending. I'm gonna write that down, actually. Ending. Having defeated slash escaped. Oh, Chad, can I please get a name for the cosmic horror being that has taken the form of an inn, please? Could someone in chat please give me a name for that creature, by the way? Having defeated slash escaped blank, Matea wakes up. No. Witnesses. The Doom, okay. Ellipses is not really quite a name there, Siska. Although Ellipses is kind of funny. Gotta be Ronsothot. Is that an actual Ronsothot? Eater of souls and cookies. Okay, this is definitely not. It's taking me to someone's like Pix account. Okay, this is definitely not a real thing. Hominet. The waist? I do like the waist. I'm throwing spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. That was a joke. See, like I had no way to know. Deliverance? That's a little on the nose. I like it though. Honestly, the waist is kind of winning me over. Or it's been so long, everyone's forgotten about her and she has a good ending. Please, that's too sad. Oh, no, see, okay. So Crab is, I think, I like that read for the ending. It's been like hundreds of years. Everyone she knows and could have possibly known is dead, but she has been forgotten to the annals of history. And I feel like that's her happy ending. Listen, sometimes I gotta hit them with the, it's an important part of my ball. Oh, no. I love ellipses. Listen, I love writing them. I love M-. Ellipses is a powerful tool. You could do something unexpected like the comfort. Ooh. By the way, I'm surprised that no one has wanted to call it this the Resident Evil. I just thought about it. And does anybody else think it would be funny if it was called the Resident Evil? Is that 2 on the money? Is that 2 on the nose? The residence. Kitty's laughing. Okay. The Last Comfort is a really good name. Yo, no. Okay. Matea has fake memories in her head where she thinks that she sees herself actually like walking into the inn and being like, you know, the innkeeper's like, you know, welcome to the Last Comfort, miss. Staying for the night? And then she's like, just the night. Like, how long you staying? Just the night. Well, the Last Comfort welcomes you. And then you learn that this guy isn't even real. It's all part of the illusion. The Refuge and the Hearth are also good. The Resident would be something. But I'm gonna go for the Last Comfort. Oh my god, that's so good. That is so good. We could even read that actually. The way that I would read it if we want to go really meta is that the Last Comfort was actually was created when all the 4 heroes of light died and their souls merged into whatever amorphous thing exists beyond the veil. And because the 4 heroes of light represented hope, this entity that was supposed to represent hope melded itself with the thing beyond and became the Last Comfort. You know, a thing that is ultimately good and means good, but it's been corrupted in a way that wants to cause harm. I don't know what happened, but hey, thank you to the mods for keeping an eye on things. No, she needs to have a British accent and speak with a brassy tone. The name's Matea. The name's Matea. Matea. Just Taya. A peaceful death. Yeah, I like that. No worries. Shoutouts to all the mods, by the way, who are amazing. I love the idea that, like, the Last Comfort, like, in its purest form, it would want to give someone a peaceful death, but because it's in a corrupted state, caused by all the heartbreak and sadness that the death of the 4 heroes of light inspired. Yeah, the user that just got, like, timed out had a really funny username. So, after having defeated / escaped the Last Comfort, Matea witnesses... I might actually write this book, by the way. Tidings, my lady. Mind if I take your name? I do. Taya, if you must. Oh, I love that. I might actually write this book, y'all. This actually is scratching all the itches that I love. Matea, comes to... No. Matea witnesses the illusion of the inn fade away. No, collapse. And finds herself awake in the middle of a ruined coastal city. It's been hundreds of years since the fall of the 4 heroes of light. Civilization. The world the world is new and scary and lonely. But Matea has earned her brand new start. Freed from the past. From the past and her regrets. There you go. That's the danger. You'll want to write all the books. Yeah. The darkness as set. Interesting. Okay, so well, in that case, clearly, the book begins clearly. I think that what I would do is that we would start in medias res as you know, I feel like the chapter would be something called, literally like, the first chapter is titled The End. The End. Matea kills the 4 heroes of light, and witnesses the armies of good crumble to their knees in despair, as the champion of the Dark Lord. Matea seals the souls of the 4 heroes into Just call it the Beyond for now. The Beyond. Beyond. Yo, you're so right! Crab, you're so right! Crab, give yourself 50 max points. The final chapter should be called The Beginning. This feels like she killed the children from Narnia. You're not wrong. I definitely... Okay, listen, okay? I am envisioning that the armies of light, like, were charging at the gates of the Dark Lord's, like, citadel, and literally at the gates, like, imagine, like, it's Aragorn and... Yeah, I do like New Beginning. It's Aragorn and Gimli and Legolas and Gandalf. All of them just get, like, slashed down, you know? Like, literally, like, she comes in with her freaking, like, Buster Sword, like, Cloud style, and she just, like, cuts them down. She just cuts... Just imagine the armies of men as Gandalf just, like... Gandalf's body just, like, slides down in half, you know? And his, like, white robes just get stained with blood, and he's just dead. I'd feel like many of the soldiers would drop down to their knees and be like, Gandalf! Anyways, Yento wants out. Let me go get him. By the way, I do want to say, by the way, ooh, Siska's asking me a really good question. Executive call. The huge heap of metal that Guts uses, or the Final Fantasy 14 scythe, FFXIV scythe. Is that what the Death Knight use? Or am I crazy? I feel a little bad because some of these scythes look a little bit too ornate for me. I will say, just to be on theme and to be entirely honest, a scythe would be fine. In that case, I would like it to be a scythe that was more function than form, I feel. I don't think that the Dark Lord would be... I feel like part of the reason why the Dark Lord has been able to defeat everyone else at the Art of War is because the Dark Lord doesn't waste their time giving everyone fancy, cute, adorable gear. They just mass produce all of their weapons. So definitely like almost a mass-produced scythe for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean, like I do. It's a straight-up farming scythe. You know, it's a tool for harvesting souls. You know, the Dark Lord is absolutely using scrap metal. You just know that like after the Dark Lord defeats an army, they have like a bunch. I'm envisioning like goblin-like entities, just a bunch of gobbos just going through the whole field, picking through the bodies, picking up as many scrap metal as they can. That's the way I literally envision like. Okay, can I get a name for the goblin species that the Dark Lord uses for their bidding? Because there should be one of them in this story. Yo, the Dark Lord recycles. The Dark Lord recognizes climate change. The Dark Lord recognizes the Dark Lord supports the unionization of gobbos. Leeches? Leeches is not that bad. I feel like leeches is what the Dark Lord calls them, but they wouldn't call them themselves. Scrappers? Ooh, it's scraplings. Oh, it's scraplings. Oh, it's scraplings. It's scraplings for sure. Okay, it's absolutely scraplings. I like that they're called, their name is their function. Like their job is to scrap things. So within the context of the Dark Lord's culture, they're just called what they do. Yeah. And again, like I just love the idea of like it's you know, a bunch of these little scraplings are just like pulling around a cart, and the cart's just heaping with like bloodied helmets and weapons, and like we cut to like a huge not a huge furnace, but like basically a recycling facility, and goblins are like washing away the blood, breaking, like actually taking off the bolts and breaking down like the parts of each individual equipment bit, you know, removing the handles from swords so they can actually melt the entirety of the metal down. Oh yeah, I love fantasy. Yeah, scraplings is a really good like it feels good to say. Much like the word hesitate. The word hesitate feels so good to say. It's aesthetically pleasing. All right. Well, this isn't the weirdest thing that has happened before. We did once have the official Tampax account show up, so you know. Doppy says, I know you said you want the weapon to be really simple, but I think it would be cool if you had like a patchwork design. Oh, I see that for sure. Oh, shenanigans is also a really good word. Okay, so, now we know that the book ends with, you know, Matea defeats the last comfort. So in the beginning, Matea seals the souls of the 4 heroes in the beyond, and we learn her desire that now, with the war over, she can finally run away and start a new life somewhere else. That's the draw right there, okay? Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so Doppy explains, like, you can't tell it's made of different kinds of qualities of metal. Ooh, I like that. I like that for sure. It almost looks like glassware, you know, like blown glass, where like it has like the swirling of colors in there. You have like a sword that has like little veins of orange and red in there because it's just different metals melded together. Not made very well, but you know, it's good enough where, you know, if you have 10,000 swords, 10,000 bad swords is better than 1,000 really good swords. I'll just say that. Okay, technically speaking, here comes Nerd Max showing up.
I believe actually, 1,000 spears is better than 10,000 swords, but whatever, that's just me. The people really underestimate spears. Spears are basically like the goatiest of weapons.
Yeah, bolted together in some place, yeah, for sure. I like the idea of the scraplings like retrofitting a breastplate made for a human, so that they like break it up and like patch it together and like use like leather straps and like and they're like now
it's now we fix it now. It's now a scrapling's breastplate. It is now heavy armor for scraplings, my lord. We have retrofitted this. For each breastplate, we can arm and dress. We can arm 5 scraplings for every dead human, Your Honor.
Oh my God, yes. Okay, can you imagine the fear in the hearts of humans as they see scraplings wearing like human armor? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that, like, you know, yeah, they put up their shields and they're made from like helmets and breastplates, and you can see like the insignia of an old like royal house. I like Cecile. I like sword because proximity during fights. I would argue that you don't need proximity if you can keep enemies at bay with spears, but nonetheless, anyways. I'm a big nerd for medieval warfare. Oh, who isn't though, right? I mean, like, oh, are you a fantasy nerd? Oh, are you interested in medieval combat? That Venn diagram is a circle. Benny says, I'm picturing them as gross, but also vaguely Muppet-like. They are absolutely they are like ugly cute. They're definitely ugly cute. Oh yeah. Oh, that's for sure, yeah. Halberds are underrated. Can I just say, halberds are cool as hell. Halberds and also, what are they called? The war pick? The war pick is like such a visceral idea for a weapon, by the way. Let me get a good image of it. Just the idea that like the purpose of this weapon is just to like shove this ice pick into someone's skull basically and go over someone's like shield. That's hardcore, man. War's crazy. Yeah, halberds were the go-to weapon of the Middle Ages, not swords. It's so true. I do feel that like culturally speaking, swords have risen up mostly because of like Arthurian legend. I feel like and also, let's be entirely honest, also the oh y'all fucking got me now. Y'all I'm moving to the TED Talk stage. I feel that it is the mysticism of the samurai that has also made people to feel as though swords were the be-all, end-all of weapons, which does not actually make sense. During the Sengoku Jidai, also known as the Warring States period of Japan, the majority of their forces were ashigaru, known as peasant soldiers, and these soldiers were given one weapon to wield and hardly any armor, and that weapon was a spear. And that was enough to cause the entire military system to have to be restructured, because suddenly all combat had to be made around you have 10,000 people with spears. Suddenly, you have to rethink cavalry, you have to rethink everything because you have just a ton of people with spears. Turns out, that argument of who would win, 10,000 blank or one really big Y, turns out a bunch of armed little things can overwhelm everything. And that's how the war in the Warring States period was not won by one really powerful samurai, but by a bunch of farmers wielding spears. And that's what you learned today. Hi, did I mention that I'm a big nerd of the Warring States period of Japanese history? Did I ever mention that I actually studied Japanese history in college? Did I ever mention that? Yeah, I didn't bring it up because I'm a big fucking nerd. Though I don't think that comes as news to any of you, does it? See, now here's the thing. Siska, you just activated my trap card, you see? Because that is only part one of my two-part TED Talk presentation, because Siska says, yeah, but one powerful samurai makes for a better story, which makes us wonder, how did we end up with the samurai being way cooler than the actual heroes of the war? And it turns out that after the Sengoku Jidai, the Warring State period, samurai ended up being a lot less useful, and they were basically pushed into being managerial jobs. Samurai, the highest class in Japanese society during its medieval era, they were basically desk workers. They would literally walk into the legal building, walk up the steps, get into their office, and just literally write on papers for all day. And this led to samurai being some of the people who were also writing fiction. They were writing poems about samurai. They were writing fiction about samurai. They were literally creating fan fiction about how cool samurais were back in the day and how none of them ever used guns. And I'm going to tell you a little secret. Samurai used guns. Samurai thought guns were the coolest thing in the whole world. So much, by the way, and it's really funny because in Japanese culture, Oda Nobunaga, who's seen as the bad guy of the Sengoku Jidai, is depicted as wielding a gun because the gun is bad. Samurai use guns, and we find that a lot of the idea of the sword wielding hero comes a lot from the romanticization of samurai. There is whole articles, books written about this topic, but I just want to slowly, just lightly touch on this topic and let you know that samurai were not as cool as you think you are. As they think they were. They were cool, but they really were not as cool as you think they were. Today's episode is brought to you by Squarespace. If you would like to support me and my rants, please consider going to coffee.com/MKirin to support me and buy me nuggies and whatever. Anyway, I was thinking it would be funny if that rant ended with and today's sponsor is Squarespace. Use coupon code MKirin at checkout to get 15% off your first 5 meals or whatever they do. My old Japanese professor would be shaking her head so hard right now. Yep. Today's sponsor is LinkedIn. Get established titles in here. Honestly, I'm still hoping that maybe I can get just a bag of Cliff Bars in exchange of just talking about Mr. Cliff. Unrelated, I am giving Matea knife straps and detached sleeves. That's fine. Listen, you gotta make it a little anime. Uses my katana to cut paper. Katie said earlier. I love that. Oh my god. Siska, how dare you reference Frog from Chrono Trigger, probably the coolest the coolest frog in all of gaming. I'll say it right now. Sponsored by Skillshare, so you too can study. So you too can study the blade. That should have been the joke. That should have been the joke. God damn it, Chips. Chips, give yourself. You know what? You know what? How much is 1 month of Skillshare? Skillshare cost. Nope, that's not what I typed. Skillshare cost per month. Skillshare costs $32 a month. Chippities, give yourself 32 max points. Oh, you were talking about your OC. Oh, well, there happens to be a samurai-inspired frog in Chrono Trigger named Frog. Because back then, all you had to do was just name a character what they look like, and that was enough back then. That was all we needed back then to have a good character. I thought you were referencing that. Oh, yo. Yeah, if you happen to have a local library, by the way, Charlie says, fun fact, libraries offer a lot of free resources. Check to see if your library offers Skillshare for a free year. Apparently, Charles does, so keep an eye out for that. Libraries are a cool place. Also, no one talk about Chrono Trigger. I will cry. God, I love Chrono Trigger so much. Oh, God. Sorry, I'm getting emotional remembering that, Famitsu, the video game gaming magazine, called Chrono Trigger the role-playing game of the century, and it just made me so happy. I was afraid that we're gonna make it FF7, and then I would have been crying for a different reason, but they made it Chrono Trigger, and that makes me so happy. Chrono Trigger is so good. Also, unlike most RPGs, you can actually 100% Chrono Trigger in like 20 hours. It's crazy. Chrono Trigger. How I long for the... Man, I should play that game again. Oh! Well, a lot of libraries are doing a lot of stuff digitally, yeah. Yeah. I also, Chips, by the way, Chips gets it. Yeah, Chrono Trigger is one of the few games that has aged like fine wine. Honestly, I'm gonna say it, okay? Controversial take, okay? Controversial take. Chrono Trigger has aged better than every other JRPG. I would say that it's aged better than FF7 for sure. It's aged better than FF9, and FF9 is like right up there as one of the greatest RPGs of all time. I would say, you know, if we were to do the big tier list of JRPGs and which one has aged the best and the worst, I would say that on the top of the list, actually, FF10 has aged pretty well, I feel. It's long as hell, though. It doesn't help that the game is very linear, so... I don't know. Jeff says, I usually go to my local library for manga. I mean, that's good, though. Yeah, FF7 did not age well. It aged so badly that we did like a 2-hour rant talking about all the things that were wrong with it. Such as how not to write black characters. But anyways, where was I? You know, we have gotten very little done today. Oh my God! Okay. You know what? We're going on a tangent. Chip said, I used to play FF10 like once a year during summer, and I don't know how I did it. Honestly, I look back on when I was young, and I don't know how I beat so many games without like dropping out of high school. Because like I had like all right grades, and I was still like, you know, beating JRPGs left and right without guides. Nowadays, I'm like, you know, Tales of Symphonia is getting remastered on the Switch, and I'm like, oh yeah, I want to play that, but we have to have a guide. There's no way I'm playing that without a guide ever again. And also, like, there's JRPGs that I played it in Mexico without knowing English, and I finished them. I finished Paper Mario. I don't know how. We replayed it for Dango Duo, and that game is so text-heavy. I don't know how I figured out that you have to go into the little house and go and hop into the toy box, and you have to do things there. I have no idea how I figured that out. Like, and it wasn't that I was just like bumping my little like 10-year-old head against every puzzle and just, you know, brute forcing it. I certainly don't remember doing that. Oh yeah, I love that Kitty never beat Paper Mario until Dango Duel. But you had the guide though. That's the part that always like, you know, gets me. Siska, this boss is giving me fire vulnerability vibes. Oh my god. Oh yeah, the forest was scary, I get that. Honestly, like even to this day, like whenever we're playing an RPG or something, I'm like, I feel like this character is weak to this. They look like they're weak to this. Like we were fighting, we were playing Fire Emblem Mirage Sessions #FE on the Switch, and there was like we were fighting enemies, and there was like a rider, like a dragon rider with a spear, and I'm like, oh, this MFer is weak to lightning, hit him. And then we hit him with CO, aka the lightning spell of the SMT franchise, and it's like, oh yep, they're weak to it. I just knew, you know? We all know flying types are weak to lightning. We all know this. It's a known fact. If you look like you're remotely made out of wood, you are weak to fire. It's true. If you have any kind of like fiery energy on you, you're weak to water. These are just the rules. By the way, we're definitely gonna start winding down, by the way. I'm sorry that we didn't do that much rolling for the novel today, but we have had great conversations, by the way. I left for a second, but thank you for validating, Chips. Yeah. For the validation, yeah. Chip says, the boot chapter spooked me so bad as a kid, yeah. Paper Mario is like a pretty complex game. I believe you can play it currently on the Nintendo Switch with your Nintendo Switch membership. By the way, today's sponsor is Nintendo Switch Online. You can play like 3 games with this. Use coupon code MKirin at checkout to save 10% on your yearly subscription. We do gotta play the second Paper Mario. You know, I think it's really interesting that they only made 2 of those, you know? I thought that it would be like a really like interesting game concept, but they only made like 2 Paper Marios. It's so weird. They made Paper Mario, and then they made the Paper Mario and the 1000-Year Door, and then they stopped. Crab asked, what is Psychic weak to? So, we all know that Psychic is weak to Dark, also known as Evil, by the way. Every time I remember that in Japanese, Dark is just Evil type, I just get a little like, a little giggle, because I'm just like, I don't look at Umbreon and I think to myself, well, that's definitely an evil Pokemon. Siska, can I introduce you to a little something called emulation? Actually, I should go back to a Link to the Past. I was playing it on my 3DS, and I posted a video on Twitter a long time ago that was me like doing the Mothra boss fight and just being like, who even designed this? That Mothra fight sucked ass. It was actually the worst thing ever. There's like spikes everywhere, the floor is moving, there's a boss like shooting like bullets at you in all directions. Who designed this? Like actually, for real though. Who actually designed this game? Escúchame, you little. That room sucks ass. I'm a grown adult. I can beat the games I couldn't beat as a child, and even then I look at that room and I'm like, who made this? Who hurt you? Shigeru Miyamoto, who hurt you? Siska says, I'm a bimbo and I don't understand emulation. Siska, come on. Siska, this is not hard. Siska, add me on the Discord, and I'll walk you through the very easy world that is emulation. How about that? And I will say that emulation is more justified than ever, considering that many game companies have no interest in the having any kind of catalog of their old games in a way that is easy to access. The desire to maintain a video game library so that people in future generations can enjoy things in a way that is easy and functional is something that we should attempt to protect. Anyways. Ronnie has tried teaching you. Yeah. See, there's Chips. Chips is like SNES emulation is super easy. Yeah, you could also get a device. We have the Retroid Pocket. Oh my god, it's so simple and easy to use. Also, Link to the Past is on the Switch On the Switch Online. I don't know if you have a Switch. Also, by the way, be right back. Yanto is scratching at the door again. Let me go get him. Come in, Yanto. Come in. You were fed. Yep, you were fed. Your Honor, I would like the record to show that I did in fact feed my cat earlier today, but it appears to me that he wants to get fed a little bit extra, and guess what? You know what? I'm a loving parent. I love my cat. Here's an extra portion for you, you little monster. Charles was getting lunch. Charles, what are you having for lunch? I do have a Switch. I'm playing Pokemon Arceus. Yo, Pokemon Arceus is so much fun. Pokemon Arceus is the most fun I've ever had completing a Pokedex. It turns out that when the game just gives you a bunch of like checkboxes to fill up, my brain just goes, "Oh yes, the dopamine. Gotta check all the boxes." Deck stream when? Should we make that a goal? Should we make a goal? Should we make like a stream goal of like, hey, help me buy a stream deck so that I can just give it to Kitty. Kitty wants a stream deck to play visual novels. Leftover pad thai and orange chicken, not Panda Express local place. Okay, it's a good thing you clarified that. Also, that sounds so tasty. Oh my god, absolutely. This is like, okay, so Cecile gets it. Cecile is half the reason why like Cecile says, yes, I love it. It took me a year to play it because people kept criticizing it, so I lost motivation to play it, but I'm having so much fun. It's half the reason why I don't look up game reviews anymore. Mostly because like other people's opinions should not affect your ability to enjoy something, unless the thing you're trying to enjoy was made by J.K. Rowling. But other than that, you know, if you want to enjoy Pokemon Legends Arceus, you can, you know. Mostly because the creators are not actively, you know, supporting anti-trans efforts. But, you know, also because you're allowed to enjoy things at your own pace. Crab says that it's 1:31 a.m. Yo, go to sleep. Good night, Crab. Thank you for the ideas. Thank you for chatting. I also gotta get going relatively soon. Probably in like 10 minutes I'm gonna get going because I have to change clothes. I gotta close the stream. I gotta go get ready to go on my date with Kitty and stuff. Siska, man, I wish I had a gamer wife. I know, I'm very lucky. Oh my god, people are so bad. Cecile says, even now I'm having fun sharing videos sometimes on Twitter, and people come and criticize the game under my tweets, and I'm like, let me enjoy. Like, what the hell? Some people just have like, people are so dumb, you know? Like listen, okay? Listen, it's not only because FF7 is playing right now on the speakers, but I don't like FF7. I feel like FF7 is a bad JRPG. But if you're posting screenshots of it and you're having fun, I'm not gonna be like,
actually, you shouldn't be having fun. You should be feeling bad about it. You should actually feel very bad that you're playing a game that I don't like. It's on you to stop doing the thing I don't like.
That's dumb. That's not to like put on like a fedora, but like that shows a person is not very mature. That's like immaturity right there. It's like I can't reconcile the fact that other people like a thing I don't like, so I must make you not like it. Oh my god, Charles says, you say that, Tadpole, that, you know, it would be nice to have a gamer wife, but then your gamer wife stays up until 2:30 in the morning playing Elden Ring and does not cuddle you to sleep. Oh man, see? That's rough. Also, Yanto's at the door again. Yanto, what does he want? I fed him. Now he wants to come in and cuddle, I bet. I do feel... Oh, yo, Siska says they're gonna post Matea when they're done. Yo, let's go. Oh my god. Honestly, I know that we didn't get very far, but I could write this as a novella. I could definitely write this as a novella, and in fact, I think I might actually make it happen, which means that we might actually have an episode, a stream where I actually ask for your feedback so we can brainstorm the whole of this novel and make it a reality. I could make this a novella. This feels like it could be like a really easy, like 30k novella, 30 maybe 40k. I could make that happen. I could make that happen in like a couple weeks. So how about that, huh? The Dark Lord's Chosen. I do like that title. Oh my god! Oh my god, are you kidding me? Sorry. Yes, Cecile, I want to beat up these people. Cecile says the people on their comments were, the game is ugly. And I was like, I like it. And they were like, you must not play a lot of games. You look femme. You must not play a lot of video games. Shut the fuck up. People like that are so freaking bad. Siska, you know the answer to that is yes. Of course. Add a version of it where she's covered in blood, for sure. Absolutely. That basically required. I can't believe that people were literally like commenting under your tweets. That makes me so angry. I'm gonna go beat them up. That's the plan now. Gutsu. All the women I know play more games than men. People just don't bring it up because they play girly games. An example, non-violent games like Sims, Animal Crossing, puzzle games. Yeah. No, okay. So, okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. So, I'm not gonna go into the TED Talk background, but I'm gonna say that like it has been proven, like since literally like the year like 2001, that like the gamer populace has been like pretty much like 50-50 from the beginning, and it's just like immature, annoying little boys who are like,
no, the girls can share the thing that I like, because then it stops being my thing. The video games is all I have for my personality.
The gaming populace has always been 50-50 the whole time. Always. In fact, I would argue that it probably leans more femme now. So the idea that like, and I hate that like femmes feel like they have to like justify, okay, Siska, you know what I'm talking about. But like I feel like, yeah, here you go. Kitty's coming in with like, yeah, all my queer folks have like 500 plus hours in Animal Crossing, but they aren't, in quotation fingers, real gamers. Oh my god, Charlie says, my mom has played The Sims every day for as long as I can remember, and I love that for her. Yo, that's dope. That is so cool. Yeah, I know. Honestly, like, yeah, I like Moontomes. The MBs are too busy playing Stardew Valley still. It's true. Oh man, sometimes, you know, okay, so much like when the weather gets cold, birds gather in flux and they fly together in a formation south towards warmer weathers. I do feel sometimes when the weather gets cold, I feel the desire to maybe, just maybe, start up Stardew Valley again. Yeah, I hate that, like, no one ever argues with like cishet men that the thing that they play isn't a video game, right? No one is ever like, oh my god, you only play COD. You know that's not a video game, right? You know COD is not a video game, right? And like no one ever does that because like that's not the way the argument is ever like set up. Okay, Siska. I wasn't like, you know, listen, okay? I know I live in California. I don't have real weather. This I recognize. That this I see. But you don't have to burn me like that. Kendra says, I did an informational interview for the games industry, and she was like, oh, FYI, be ready for the do you play video games question, even if you've been developing games for a decade. Oh, yeah. As a non-binary person, I need to hide my mouse so that I don't play Stardew Valley forever. Oh my god, yes. Honestly, I feel like I could play that game forever, but like, I really shouldn't. Yeah, okay, yeah, here we go. Cecile, by the way. We have so many C names in the chat, by the way. We have Chip, we have Charlie, we have Cecile, we have Siska. I'm not saying that if this was my book, I would change all of your names. But if it was my book, I would make sure that only one of you had a name that started with a C sound. But Cecile says, another hot take, you don't even have to be good at gaming to be a gamer. Just play and have fun. Absolutely. Yo, Siska, a steaming hot take. There should be difficulty and accessibility settings in all games forever. Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so many games that I'm just like, please just let me play this game on easy mode. I just want to experience the story. I don't need to go through the... Alright, here we go. I don't need to go through the masturbatory experience of like dying to this boss over and over and over until I learn all their patterns just to never fight that boss ever again. I love Marty being like, coming out of my hellhole to scream yes. Yeah, for sure. Honestly, on the list of games to play, Kitty and I, we want to go back to Death Stranding because we never finished it. And when we do, we're just going to put it in movie mode, basically. Because they added a mode in that game. Because literally, Hideo Kojima was like, I want to add a mode so that, you know, the actors and the directors can actually, you know, play the game. Because they don't know how to play video games and they can just play it and just actually just experience the story. And I'm like, please give me that. I don't have time to spend, you know... I don't have time to spend learning the box managing balancing simulator that is Death Stranding. Oh, for sure, yeah. I see Kendra being like, Breath of the Wild is the only game in years that has made me feel like that. Yeah. What? Cecile says, I played Ori and the Blind Forest on easy mode, and I was like, this is not easy. This is a hardcore mode. What does the hard mode looks like? Yo, I had no idea. Benny says, I just got Death Stranding on my PC, and it doesn't have room for it, Lamau. We were talking about this in the Discord. Like, some games have such huge, like, data requirements nowadays. It's crazy. We installed Far Cry 6 because we got it on sale, and we put it on our PS4. That MFR is 100 gigs. 100 gigs. What could possibly the game contain that requires 100 gigs? Meanwhile, let me just, you know, my most played game on Steam, let me bring up Pomo Farm. Pomo Farm might literally be like 40 megabytes. Steam, I would like you to open, please. How do you open Steam? Library. How big is Pomo Farm? Like, hit me. Hit me. I've been playing for 33 hours. Let's go. It is 84 megabytes. This is the only game I've been playing on my PC, Lamau. And it's only 84 megabytes. There's too many pixels, it's true. Oh my god! Slay the Spire is so good. Marty, if you wanna play a game that you can like play while watching other things, try Monster Train. I would argue that Monster Train is like Slay the Spire but better. So I strongly recommend Monster Train. Oh, and Hades, yeah. I might go back to Hades and just put it on easy difficulty, honestly. I want to like experience it, but I don't want to like go through the grind of getting good at it. Also, it's almost time for me to go, actually. Let's start like super winding down, by the way. And that's actually that's the timer, baby. Okay, so Binding of Isaac is good. I wish Binding of Isaac had an easy mode, because Binding of Isaac can like go really hard, honestly. I believe it is Nuggies. Let me just drop all of the links, by the way. What other one do I need? Okay, I need music. I need shorts. And I need YouTube. Alright, sorry for spamming with Nightbot, but I actually gotta get going because I have to go get ready for my date. The music you heard today is from Lo-Fi Leah! Oh, okay, so Marty says that you have heard great things about Monster Train and it might not be up your alley. I recommend giving it a try, because if you like getting cards and building a deck and synergy, then I recommend giving it another try, because it's definitely diving in. At least for me, I really ended up liking it. Kitty and I literally restarted a save file when we picked it up again. And again, the music you're hearing is from Lo-Fi Leah. Vtuber is the app that I use. MKirinauthor.com is my website. You can go buy my books there. Hello, people watching the VOD. How are you doing? Let me know how you're doing today in the comments down below. And of course, I want to remind you all to leave a like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified. That lets the YouTube algorithm know that I matter, that I'm important, that I should be showing up on everybody's recommended list, and that will help the channel grow, and it will help us have more friends on the stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I'm sorry that we didn't do much rolling for the novel, but nonetheless, thank you so much. Take care. Hang out on the Discord. Come say hi. And I will see you all next week. Bye-bye. Take care.